out there of people running away as well. Reuters says local TV station KSL-TV aired video of an older man wearing a blue shirt being led away by police following the attack. It's not positive that that is the suspect. Again, only a single shot was fired. All right, hold on a moment. Let me just check a couple different sources here. I'm going to post another angle of the shooting that I found. Matthew Keys, who I follow, reposted it. All right. So again, it's the third video I have seen. Again, I can't show it on the air, but it's just the same thing. He's sitting there under a tent. He's speaking to a large crowd, holding a microphone, and this video is from a different angle. And then all of a sudden, he appears to get shot in the neck.
Hey, Kelvin. Right on time, maybe. Will, good to see you. I haven't seen you in a while.
I reposted the videos on my X account. My X account is linked in the chat. I can't show them here. If you want to see them, they're very graphic. I would say even horrific. But if you want to know what happened, you can go over there and check them out. I can't show them here, but it's the one I just saw was the third angle. Hold on a second here. The suspect is not a student. I forgot to mention that. I mean, we said it before, but I didn't say it. I didn't put it in the ticker. Jackie Heinrich of Fox News is reporting that a White House official says the Situation Room and National Security Advisor Rubio are actively engaged and monitoring the situation, and they are in contact with state officials. Also, this was called the American Comeback Tour. You can actually go to the Turning Point USA website, and it talks about the American Comeback Tour. And this is the first stop on what was called the American Comeback Tour. They were supposed to go to a bunch of different universities like Colorado State University, University of Minnesota Twin Cities, and other universities. And it looks from the Turning Point USA, it looks like this tour was happening in September and October. And it's called the Fall 2025 Tour featuring Charlie Kirk. If you go to the Turning Point USA website, it's AmericanComebackTour.com. Turning Point USA is the organization that he co-founded. And so he was headlining this tour. And this apparently, from what the website says, it seems to be the first stop on the tour.
This is a tragedy. Charlie Kirk was married and had kids. No father should have to suffer this. And that's what I have to say. No human being, no father who has kids and
obviously this is an absolutely horrific situation
where we are.
Just a terrible occurrence.
Nothing else.
Even if it was somebody who wasn't famous and wherever it happened, right? Just awful and horrific and should never happen.
Hey, it happened in Utah, Kelvin.
It's all in addition. The most important thing is how is he doing? But in addition to that,
okay, you know what, motherfucker?
You also worry that it could lead to other violence.
It wasn't a
right?
street crime. It wasn't.
It's bad for so many reasons, but really just horrific, really horrific. Oh, there's another angle I just saw here. Hold on a second. Hold on. I think I'm seeing a different angle that
all I have to say is no father of children, no father of children should ever be threatened by guns in the United States of America. Their lives shouldn't be in danger for talking what they believe. Fathers of children who have intact families. We don't know much about anything just yet, but that's where I go. Humans should not be shot.
Yeah, I just Faytuck's network just reposted another angle. The videos I can't show them here. I am reposting them on my.
I'm not going there. I'm not going to do that. Who did what? He's a human being. He's a human being. He should not be killed. There's natural law. There's the Enlightenment. There's all kinds of things. There should be no white on white crime. That's really my point. White on white crime is a tragedy.
Okay, so again, we're waiting to hear
These
more.
Motherfuckers are so goddamn
that
stupid.
Charlie Kirk is in critical condition.
White on white crime. White on white.
Widely well-known conservative activist and media personality. He has been shot in the neck by a single shot at an appearance he was doing at Utah Valley University. Video, which I cannot show here.
We call it UVU.
Shows him speaking at the event.
And by the way, Utah is a very
tons of blood gushing
state.
out as his body goes.
This white on
really
white
horrific.
shit,
it's really terrible.
It's gotta be stopped.
As we were saying before, I was saying before, I would be shocked if he wasn't at least seriously injured, unfortunately. And it's certainly from the video, you have to think there's a risk to his life here. So hopefully
anytime you get shot in the neck,
that's all I can say. But clearly, this was, he's very seriously injured, and AP is reporting he's in critical condition. Hold on a second here. Oh, hey guys, New York Times up that the police have determined that the person who was taken into custody after the shooting was not actually the shooter. What is going on with this? What is going on with this? The New York Times says the person taken into custody was not actually the shooter.
Oh, of course. Oh, this is even better.
I'll read you what they said.
This is fucking awesome. Hey, Orthodox. Hey, hit the panel. It's reciprocal privileges. I'm just saying this white on white crime shit. I'm sorry. And if you're still on your show, that's fine. But dude,
the person
let me
into custody,
mute this right quick, and I have to give Mr. Orthodox God, dude, I had a whale of a time on your show. Please allow me back. Yeah, couple beers, but dude, I do like weird theory. I just know shit. And but dude, you're a hell of a young man. You run a hell of a show. Kudos to Orthodox Guy. And if you motherfuckers have not subscribed to his show, Orthodox, are you a moderator here? Okay, you will be. Dude, go to Orthodox. He runs a tight ship. So let's start this. Again, kudos to Orthodox Guy.
Unclear if the shooter is in custody. That's from the New York Times. All right, again, this is very important, so I want to mention this to you. I want to say this again. The New York Times reports that according to the university, the police determined that the person taken into custody was after the shooting is not actually the shooter. And that's according to the university said that to the New York Times. So I don't know if that means that video showing the older man taken into custody, if that person was, as I've been saying to you, there's no confirmation that's actually the shooter. So it's possible that means that those videos showing the older man are of somebody who didn't do the shooting. All right, so I got to hold on. A person was taken into custody, but according to the New York Times, that police have determined this person was not the shooter. It is unclear if the shooter is in custody. I mean, is it possible the shooter is not in custody? I mean, it's possible. But especially given this new report from the New York Times that they said came from the university, that the person taken into custody is not the shooter. So is it possible the shooter is on the loose?
Yeah, that's even better. He's on the loose.
Check the scanner and see if anything is on it. I don't know if anything will be on it.
Oh my God!
But especially
holy
given that there might be a shooter
Batman.
on the loose. Give me a moment here. Hang on. Just hang on. Let me just check the scanner. I don't know if we're going to hear anything, but I'll turn it on for a second. Utah County Public Safety. Okay, hold on a second here. Again, I don't know if we're going to hear anything on it, but I'll put it on.
The staging.
All right, hold on. Give me a second here. And let me just put something on the screen.
Hey, Metro, Showmedic 31 en route to staging.
Gotcha, thank you.
I mean, you're going to hear about other things on the scanner, so I'll leave it on for a second, but I don't know. It might just be a lot of other stuff that has nothing to do with this. Scanner via broadcastify.com. The scanner is via broadcastify.com, as I said in the chat here. In the ticker. So I have the scanner on from Utah County. Again, I don't know that we'll hear anything.
Okay, so we have all of our ambulances staggered at the roundabout. You're going to approach heading southbound. You need access from either 8 or
breaking news. Breaking news. The suspect is not in custody. Caitlin Collins from CNN got a statement from the university.
Utah's
the suspect is not in custody.
So there's a white man on the loose.
Hold on a second. Caitlin Collins has a statement from the university. The university said, okay, she said, according to Deseret News, there's a statement from the university that says the suspect is not in custody. Yes, Deseret News in Utah says the university spokesperson said the statement is not in custody.
So there's a white man. Wait, hold it. Hold on. Let me get this straight.
Saying the suspect is not in custody.
So there is a rogue white man running around in Utah. How you gonna find him? This is literally Orthodox guy. Dude, I'm not gonna tease you, Orthodox. This is crime. This is white on white crime. What on earth? I bet this will not make Trump and Caroline Leavitt. There won't be 2 screens up with Charlie Kirk, and if they ever catch the shooter, this is my idea of systemic racism. In Orthodox, with all due respect, you have no clue. Most of your clientele, y'all are fucking ignorant and stupid. Read some books, folks. This is literally, if there is 2 video screens up tomorrow with Charlie Kirk on one side, the beautiful blonde woman Charlie Kirk, and if they ever catch the shooter, I want to see a big, broad White House. Y'all are fucking stupid, and you're too dumb to even understand the subtleties in American culture. And I'll stop. Y'all, Orthodox, do better. This motherfucking race realism. This is your race realism right now. The race realism is, white people are not genetically capable of understanding that a murder is a murder. A heinous crime is a heinous crime. You racialize it, and one is worse than the other. Do better, Orthodox, and I know you can. Y'all are failing. This is what I'm not going to go there. All I'm saying is supposedly white people have a very high IQ to understand shit. Do better, folks. And CK motherfucker. Okay, well, let me I'll bring this current, but they think they caught it. Oh, the shooter.
Brigham Tomko with Deseret News in Utah says Utah Speaker Mike Schultz confirms Charlie Kirk is dead. Again, Brigham Tomko, who is a reporter with Deseret News, which is a news outlet in Utah, okay, Salt Lake City, says Utah Speaker Mike Schultz confirms Charlie Kirk is dead. I'm seeing that right now.
No, I did not.
Say this again.
What I'm hearing right now, CK,
who is politics reporter at Deseret News in Salt Lake City, legit news organization. They've been reporting on this. Says Utah Speaker Mike Schultz confirms Charlie Kirk is dead. Now, has he posted about it yet, Mike Schultz? He hasn't posted about it, but he is the Speaker of the Utah House of Representatives.
What I will say is you will not see white on white crime at the White House press conference tomorrow. Charlie Kirk's going to get a state funeral. This is white supremacy. This is the dude. White man killed a white man. It's not. Oh, gun violence. Oh, dude, this is the perfect example. And I'm not above pointing out tragedy versus tragedy. You can't do comparative horribleness. You can't compare the tragedies. But I bet Caroline Leavitt will not have Charlie on one screen versus, if this is to be believed. And I'm not going to say it's not, don't know yet. It won't be given the same. Charlie will be a saint. It won't be up. Caroline Leavitt will not have. America has a problem. And MAGA is a magnifying glass. And you know what? So we go. It is what it is.
Says that Charlie Kirk is dead.
John. Oh, wait. Hold it. By the way, John Galt is going to be crying. He's going to do a whole lot. Oh, my white boy been dead. I'm going to wait for John Galt. But except there's no black person who killed Charlie. There's no black person. Bet you won't hear it then. What a fucking idiot John Galt is. Had to get that dig in there.
The person who was initially taken into custody is not the shooter. That is from the university. The person originally taken into custody is not the shooter. The shooter is not in custody. So we're trying to get some other reporting on this about Charlie Kirk. The one report I have seen from Brigham Tamco with Deseret News is that the Utah House Speaker says Charlie Kirk is dead. That very well might be the case. I'm guessing it will turn out to be the case. Let's just wait and see. Maybe the House Speaker himself will post on this. Unbelievable.
With those two, they're not immediate. We'll just have them hold.
Yes, right there, just south of 8800 South.
I have not seen any other.
31.
It's the only report I've seen about that, but it seems like quite a reliable source. The politics reporter for Deseret News talking to the Utah Speaker.
That's affirmative for the UVU incident.
That's a split traffic.
Again, the shooter is not in custody.
And north of the LDS Institute building.
All right. So let me just repeat here. Let's just, if you're just joining us, Charlie Kirk, well-known conservative activist and media personality, was shot during an event he was doing at Utah Valley University.
West, the Jeep local correction, California 8.
He was shot in the neck. There's a graphic video of blood pouring out of his neck and him going limp after being shot. It was a single shot while he was speaking. I can't show the video here. I have reposted several videos. They're horrific. I have reposted them on my X account, which is linked in the chat if you want to see what happened, but it's very graphic. And AP had reported he's in critical condition. Brigham Tomko with Deseret News in Utah says the Utah Speaker of the House, Mike Schultz, confirms Charlie Kirk is dead. So he very well might be dead, but I'm looking for more confirmation here. Also, guys, the New York Post's Diana Norozi said, I asked Trump how Charlie Kirk is doing, and Trump said he's not doing well. It looks very bad. And Trump and she asked how Trump was feeling. Trump said, not good. He was a very, very good friend of mine, and he was a tremendous person. So that's from, again, Trump said he's not doing well. It looks very bad, according to Diana Norozi of the New York Post. But a few minutes ago, again, a reporter with Deseret News in Utah said the Utah House Speaker said that he is dead. And again, no suspect in custody. No suspect in custody. The shot
let me make an odd point here. I guarantee you there will be Martin Luther King / Charlie Kirk Day. It's going to happen. This is what this white mediocrity needs. It's literally going to be Charlie Kirk gets compared to Martin Luther King. Wait for it. It's going to happen. That's what MAGA does. They needed this. Sorry to be cruel, but you know I'm right.
Here.
It's just simple politics. You got to do it.
We're going to move.
Oh, that is so funny, CKJ3. Yeah. I want to see, motherfucker. Look, dude, they're little. This is literally, they're gonna name a holiday after Charlie Kirk, CKJ3, and it is literally. Hopefully, I won't live to see that day. But there's gonna be Charlie Kirk Avenue. There's gonna be Charlie Kirk Boulevard. You know they're gonna do it. And better than that, they're literally Martin Luther King. It's gonna be Martin Luther King / Charlie Kirk Boulevard. It'll be right down there in Savannah, Georgia. When I was a kid, it was East Broad Street. Then it became MLK. Then it's going to be MLK / Charlie Kirk. It's going to be King Kirk. King / Kirk. Dude, you know these white. And Uncle Fatty, you are literally, dude, I hope you can understand. And dude, I'm a little drunk. I'm a little, Coors Light into this logic. So please forgive me, Uncle Fatty. But please forgive me, Uncle Fatty. And you know what? You're there, so I have to temper. And, CKJ3, the Admiral. I'll tamp it down. But, dude, I'm sorry. You reap what you sow is where I'm going with this. They're going to make a saint out of this fucking moron. Charlie Kirk was literally never that smart. And you know what? He got killed not in the ghetto. This and then they're gonna make up a story. The one thing I do know, there will not be Caroline Levitt up there with the shooter and the victim. It won't be like it was yesterday. Utah doesn't have that many black people. They will make up another story. Violence, MAGA racializes crime. America has racialized crime since day one. But this is, I can hear Be Brave now. Ooh, it was a sophisticated crime. Ooh, dude, racializing crime doesn't solve it. That's why we have such a high crime rate. And you know what? It's simple logic. Crime is disgusting. It's a disgusting crime. Black, white, killing people is disgusting. And only dumb fucks like Charlie Kirk, President Trump, Richard Nixon, dude, y'all racializing crime for 200 years has literally infected this country. And I can finalize it. I can think about it. Let's get back to this tragedy.
Again, trying to get you the latest updates here. If I can get you a
Go
live
back
video,
to see
I should have some at some point.
Snake.
I will put it on the screen. I don't have it at the
moment. Is your
moment.
natural habitat.
My computer's having some issues. I will check it.
It's good to see a Solid Snake, but you know where you belong. You belong with CT or John Galt.
The suspect on the 1088.
Now they're talking about a suspect on the scanner,
possibly.
but I don't know if that's
humble.
I don't know. That could be the suspect in some other incident. This is the Utah County.
Abiola, you can barely speak English. I never know what you're actually asking. Abiola, don't be Gwegwe. You seem like Gwegwe awfully and all the time. I didn't pull you with the tractor beam into my chat, Solid Snake.
Copy.
Whatever. Hit the goddamn link, Solid Snake. Come up and cry like Steven at your Charlie
people on this chat. Some people say it's the scanner for this incident. So I mean, well, they certainly would talk about it, but they're saying when they talk about the suspect on this scanner.
When you come up on
so again,
when you come up on this panel,
custody.
Magic happens, Solid Snake.
The shooter's not in custody.
Motherfucker, he blended into the whiteness of Utah.
There's a couple of reports that say he has died.
That motherfucker's in the desert.
They're talking about a triage desk at the hospital.
And I want to make the point, shooting
President
deaths.
Trump told the reporter Diana Taurasi that Charlie Kirk was not doing well and it looks very bad.
All I have to say is this is a true tragedy. Charlie Kirk did not deserve to die. He did not deserve this kind of end, at least legally.
From liberal arts team.
The law was broken, folks. The law was broken. You should never break the law, folks.
Sorry, I'm just checking some different sources here.
All has been reprogrammed to C position, so it could be that it's getting reprogrammed.
18J6, copy, follow up supervisor by 21.
Remember, guys, initially it was reported that there was a suspect in custody, but then the university.
Oh yeah,
said,
yeah, yeah.
no,
They just
the suspect is
attacked
not in
some
custody.
random old
And the
white
person-
man. There were so many white
The
people
person
that they
initially
just
taken into
tackled the
custody is
person
not the suspect.
that they thought.
RP food.
This is so silly.
We're still
White
tracking
on
over.
crime
Okay,
is
the person
a
originally
tragedy.
taken into custody
White on white crime.
is not the suspect.
Horrible.
I can literally show you this.
Copy.
White on white
Multiple
crime
reports have said this.
is
Person
literally
taken into
something
custody
that
after Charlie
will
Kirk was shot
not
in Utah is not
motherfucking be
believed to be shooting
shown
suspect, AP source says. The New York
tomorrow.
Times had a
White
report that
on
said they
white
heard that from the university.
crime. It's not black on
Oh no,
white.
Deseret News reported it.
It's
Deseret
not
News
that
said,
kind of headline.
The phone is complaining
St.
it doesn't
Charlie
come to you, like
Kirk.
he's trying to hide his face, so I'm not sure how.
The university-
En route to the address.
The university says a suspect is not in custody, according to Deseret News.
Go ahead.
You can close as soon as we have a case number.
Brigham Tomko of Deseret News in Utah says the Utah speaker, Mike
Negative.
Schultz, confirms Charlie Kirk is dead. Mike Schultz has not posted about that as far as I'm aware.
India 44, copy accident, hit and run.
I'm going to be
Copy,
getting
it's,
video
Veteran Cemetery, a truck
in a second of
hit
the U.S.
the RP and drove off. RP's not blocking, pulled over southbound.
Hang on a moment. There's supposed to be U.S. House members holding a moment of silence for Charlie
Truck.
Kirk, and we're supposed to have video of that. Now,
5
30
Victor, 7 Tango Victor.
33 minutes ago, Marjorie Taylor Greene, 33 minutes ago, said, I've been told Charlie Kirk is alive. Continue praying for Charlie. That was 33 minutes ago. Initially, AP was saying he was in critical condition. Now, let's hope he is still alive. But there's been a couple of reports that said he died. So we just have to wait until we hear more. And I'm literally just trying to find you more updates here. But shooter is not in custody.
We moved off to Maverick, just west of the exit.
Maverick west of the exit at 14.
No longer on scene. I'm assuming this is an area check.
To repeat, if the shooter was
described as Caucasian male, tan skin, green shirt, brown or army style pants with a bucket hat.
Again, I think that they're not just talking about this incident on the scanner. They're talking about other stuff too.
I'll be around as well.
Thank you to all of our moderators for being here today. I really appreciate our moderators in the chat rooms. Yeah, I saw the report. Some viewers mentioned this. I saw the report that
and show me on the active shooter.
Ryan Saavedra, who I think is with the Daily Wire, he had said that Charlie Kirk has died, although I don't know where he got that information from. Is Ryan with? Yeah, he is at the Daily Wire. Ryan Saavedra. But again, I don't know where he got that information. So we're waiting to hear more.
Negative. He's checking doors for the UVU call. I believe he's on that.
Are you on that call?
Oh, hold on. I'm going to show you the U.S. House right now. Let's look at the U.S. House. They're supposed to have a moment of silence for Charlie Kirk. Hold on a moment. Is it happening right now?
1046.
This is the U.S. House. I think they're having a moment of silence
67 northbound on
for Charlie Kirk right now.
00 uniform.
I think that's what's happening right now. I think they just had a moment of silence for Charlie Kirk.
What purpose does the gentlelady from Colorado rise?
Property inside. It's going to be like 705 south. Copy that. What's the house number to the other side of the road?
This is the U.S. House of Representatives.
I'm out with one.
Let's.
Oh,
Wait a minute. Wait a minute.
Really?
The House will be in order. The House will be in order.
Oh, Jesus fucking Christ.
The House will be in order.
Level 4 mechanical on the roof.
The House will be in order.
Yeah, pussy Mike
we will
Johnson.
join for prayer
That
right after
motherfucker
this,
couldn't
okay?
bring order.
The chair
The
lays
busy
before the
pussy.
House a communication. The
Pussy,
House will
pussy,
be in
pussy.
order.
Get him,
I don't really know what's
Democrats.
going
That
on.
motherfucker was a racist.
Thank you all. The House will be in order. The chair lays before the House a communication.
Speaker, House of Representatives, sir, I have the honor to transmit herewith a copy of a letter received from Ms. D.J. Greiger, Director of Operations with the Virginia Department of Elections, indicating that according to the unofficial
Okay.
results for the special general.
Sorry. So I think they were doing a moment of silence, and now they're
Dude,
also doing
the
normal House
people's
business.
business must
So-
go on.
But it sounds like they were going to maybe do a prayer for Charlie Kirk. So
Fuck it. Why would you pray for Charlie Kirk? He
Let's see
might
what
be
happens.
alive, he might not be.
Virginia.
Solid Snake, bring your dumb ass up to receive your fucking criticism
again,
for
this is
loving
this is
you
House
some
business.
Charlie Kirk.
This is House
He is
business. It's normal House business,
literally
so it's a little confusing because I don't know
your
when they're going to go back to talking
Candyland.
about Charlie Kirk. So again, I apologize for the confusion. You heard some shouting, and it sounded like an F
This
word.
motherfucker.
One or more F
Solid
words in
Snake,
there.
you know you're gonna cry.
27.
Oh, okay. I can tell you what happened.
507 946.
So, Nicholas Wu reports that what happened is Nicholas Wu is with Politico. He says what happens is the House held a moment of silence and prayer for Charlie Kirk. And then Lauren Boebert, who's a Republican representative, stood up and demanded a spoken prayer, saying silent prayers get silent results.
They don't
and then
even
some
know.
Democrats shouted back no, and then Representative Luna stood up and started shouting obscenities, swear words. So that's what we basically heard happen. That's according to Nicholas Wu from Politico.
Mr. Speaker, I rise today. Mr. Speaker, I rise today is.
Hold on.
Mr.
Anything
Speaker. Mr. Speaker.
Abiola,
Something else?
why don't you go to John
I rise today
Galt
as
where
Dean
you
of the
belong?
Virginia Congressional Delegation to introduce and welcome to Congress.
Ooh, he's
right,
from
so-
Virginia. I remember him.
I'll go back there if I get footage of anything else going on there. So, anyways, that's what happened.
It's
there.
pinned at the top, bitch. Solid Snake, we always pin links at the top. Can you not click it?
Oh, hey guys, update. Michael Kaplan from CBS News says that sources say the person who was taken into custody after the shooting has been released. There's a statement.
Oh,
the
yeah.
university that says
It's white
suspect is not in custody.
mistakes.
There was
It's
somebody
white
taken into
mistakes.
custody. CBS News, Michael Kaplan is reporting that
He looked
that person
black.
has now
He
been
looked
released.
black. He looked kind of black.
513 West Pacific Court Circle. In American Ford Kinetic Ambulance 51 and Tower 51. 513 West Pacific
Oh
Court
my Lord,
Circle.
really? It takes you this long to you know what?
Hang on.
These links, you know what? My apologies, Solid Snake. I pinned it. So apparently these links are not persistent. So I'll have to keep that in mind. Dude,
the New York
what
Post
you will
reports
not
that
do,
Charlie
Solid
Kirk has
Snake,
died.
is
The
come
New
up
York
here and
Post is
take
now
over.
reporting that Charlie Kirk
Your
has
ass
died.
will be booted.
Oh, Trump posted. Trump says he's dead.
Dude,
Trump says he is dead.
Oh, Trump!
Breaking news. Trump just said he died. Breaking news. Trump says he died. Look at this.
Oh well.
Look at this.
It
I'm going
was
to put it
that
on the screen for
important.
you right now. But
There's
Trump
gonna
says that
be a
Charlie Kirk is
Kirk's
dead.
Boulevard, folks.
Just got posted. President Trump announces that Charlie Kirk has died.
Oh Jesus, dude, this is so fucking disgusting.
The great and even legendary Charlie Kirk is dead.
Legendary.
No one understood her or had the heart of the youth in the United
No
States
one
of
understood.
America better than Charlie. He was loved and admired by all, especially me, and now he is no longer with us. Melania and my sympathies go out to his beautiful wife, Erica, and family. Charlie, we love you. Unbelievable. Condolences to his family. Just horrible. Wow. President Trump.
But they can't blame it on black crime. They can't blame it on the black man. Ooh. This is so wonderful. Well, are we going to send the National Guard to Utah? Dude, this is literally. Hey.
There it is. That is official from President Trump.
Send the National Guard, baby. Send the National Guard to Utah, right? Crime.
Let me update the. By the way, a shooter is
much
suspect not
white mediocre thought. Y'all are President Trump. Send the National Guard.
Yeah, clear from the hit and run. I'll head to the man vehicle.
We need the National Guard. There are people who weren't even born in the United States. Send the National Guard, President Trump.
Again, condolences to his family. Unbelievable. Really horrific. Well, I mean, look, it's not a surprise if you've seen the very graphic
let me
shot in the
give
neck, blood gushing out and going limp.
I have done this before. Abiola, if you say GCM one more time in my goddamn chat, I will ban your African ass. You have no clue what happens in America. You are trying to cope. Say GCM or anything that you don't understand, and your ass is banned. And we've been, I've been seeing you for a while, but dude, there are lines you don't cross in that GCM bullshit. Motherfucker, take it where your fantasy Africa land. You think there's a Wakanda, and motherfucker, your water isn't even purified. Don't do it again. In my chat, motherfucker, I don't tolerate stupidity, and I have deemed you stupid. Abiola, I think you're stupid. Do I need to type it? Don't do it again, sir. Fuck with me and you're gone. And tell your little girlfriend and your little boyfriend, John Galt, I don't tolerate stupidity here.
No contact with them. I don't believe they've called back. We haven't received any other calls from them, so can you just search the area for it?
I can go to the area, and I got to turn at 269.
Remember, No suspect in custody is the latest we know. And the
He
shot was
He
reported.
blended in with the
university, shot was
desert
fired from about
out there
200
in
yards
Utah.
away. A
Everyone's
single
white.
shot.
Where are you
A
gonna
single
find
shot
him?
from about 200 yards away that hit him in the neck.
Describe location. Affirmative.
Hey,
Parking lot here, off campus.
12th man, Solid Snake. Yeah, you're colorless. You haven't hit the link? Do I need to drop it again for you there, boy?
When someone calls, if we get more calls on it or something like that, then go ahead and send somebody up. But right now, we're going to keep him down in the valley.
Yeah, some people in the chat are asking about the person who did this, you know, that they have special training or something. Look, I am not a gun expert. Common sense tells me that if somebody fires one shot from 200 yards away, they must have some sort of proficiency. But you know, we just don't know yet who this shooter is, and not in custody. You know, something else you have to worry about. Look, if this shooter is not in custody, obviously this is a person who just shot and killed somebody. So they could be a threat to others. Is this person who shot them, if it's, you know, certainly seems like there's a very good likeliness it's politically motivated, right? Maybe this person has other targets. I don't know. Wow. So again, President Trump confirms Charlie Kirk has died. I'm sorry to keep mentioning this, but it is a big, important part of the story. No suspect in custody.
Sierra 10, 287.
Well, I'm going to have to do due diligence. We are very sorry that, you know, anytime a human life and a leader, a political leader, you know, he was kind of somewhat of a moral leader. I grieve for his family. He had a wife and young children. I used to watch him all the time. I truly grieve the loss. America has lost Charlie Kirk, and I grieve.
CBS News reported that 3 students were critically wounded in a shooting at Evergreen High School in the Colorado foothills. I don't know if that is Denver. Oh, no, I'm sorry. That's my fault. My mistake. It is southwest of Denver. It's not in Denver. So that's my bad. I'm very sorry. About 30 miles southwest of Denver is Evergreen High School. It's in Jefferson County. And there are at least 3 victims with gunshot wounds from that shooting. And I don't have I don't know why that shooting happened at this point.
Airport.
So I will keep an eye on that for updates about that shooting. But yes, three people. Oh, 3 students were shot, including the subject, in the Denver shooting. In the shooting outside of Denver at a high school, 3 students were shot, including a suspect, according to Denver 7 News. Okay, so I will get you updates if I have it on the shooting, at the high school outside of Denver. So let's continue with our coverage here. This horrible incident.
Double churches by the greenhouse area.
And I'm going to continue to try to get you the latest updates here. And we have the scanner on.
This will be the problem on the caddy. Clear up.
Clear to Oscar Motorist Assist.
FBI director, by the way, Kash Patel, posted about the Denver shooting. Let me just show you that.
We copy.
The shooting outside of Denver. Director Patel posted about the high school shooting and said,
Ambulance 55. Respond to BOS transport. At 170 North County Boulevard. 170 North County Boulevard. In American Fork. American Fork Hospital. Ambulance 55.
Director Patel of the FBI said, we're aware of the tragic situation unfolding near Denver, where 3 students, including the suspect, were reportedly shot at a high school and in critical condition. The FBI is on the scene there and in full support of local authorities to ensure everyone's safety.
You know, honestly, Uncle Fatty, I think this is literally a trigger. MAGA's gonna go rather nuclear now. One of their little boys, and I could be wrong. I hope I'm wrong, but no, they're gonna ignore that. I've been to Utah. Utah's a mighty white state. And by the way, I've been there. I fucking loved Utah. I was comfortable there. Trump is going to ignore where it happened. Now, this is just my guess. I'm always wrong about these political philosophy things. This is literally going to be a linchpin pivot point. Trump's gonna fucking use this as an excuse to become more authoritarian. I hope I'm wrong, probably wrong, but dude, Trump is a goddamn moron, and Charlie Kirk literally wasn't that bright. And thank God it didn't happen. It happened in a mighty white state. So, again, Stanley Cross, the Stanley Cross channel, it is a tragedy. It's an American tragedy. I honestly, Charlie Kirk's wife and his children, true tragedy. The kids don't need to lose their daddy, but I will also say that sometimes daddies have to be responsible for their families. And Charlie Kirk always, I don't think, my opinion is he had a family, and I'll leave it at that. When a man has a family, you take care of your family. Sometimes being right politically is less important than taking care of them babies.
This building.
Oops, sorry.
Again, the speaker, Charlie Kirk, was speaking in this area here. This area here. The shooter was somewhere in this building, which is the low C building here.
287. I'm
oh my God!
No, CK, it was.
Have I had a?
That is so funny.
Had a typo in my headline the whole time?
Hey,
Maybe I did.
You're a Navy man, CK. You know how it works. Can't blame what didn't cause it.
The New York Times said the university said. The New York Times said the university said that the shooter was in the low C center.
They said that they don't have any units available to take it.
Yeah, I'm so sorry. I literally, it's really stupid. I've had a typo in my headline the whole time. And I looked at my headline. I literally didn't notice it. So I'm really sorry about that.
Copy. Just good for having units available.
Anyways, that being said, the
is that
again,
right? Look, last
event
time
was
I was
going on
there,
down
Uncle
here,
Fatty was like
and the
literally
shooter was,
back
according to the
in the
university,
early
according to the New York
2000s.
Times, they said the
Actually, it was
university said the shooter
probably
was in the
2008.
Low C building,
No, it had to have been
which is right up
between
here.
2006 and 2008 because I wasn't. I
just
loved
get that
Utah.
report for you.
It's sad that Charlie Kirk,
yes, the Low C Center
it's been taken away from us too early
spokeswoman for the
to
university
develop.
said the shooter fired from the Low C
a,
Center, which is here.
Something that would be worth
The event was going
paying
on down
attention
here.
to. But he was a
You
leader.
can see when Charlie Kirk is speaking in
On
one of
the
the videos,
Stanley
you can see this structure
channel.
behind him.
His kids, his two children, his wife.
Okay.
He was
Again, I'm sorry
taken
about the
away from
headline.
them
It's just the crazy
way
things I didn't
too
notice, but
early.
it's been so busy here, and I've been so focused on
in the
the news.
emergency room bag.
So again, this is about, and if you do the distance from here to here, yeah. Now that seems, according to Google Maps, from here, if that's where it was to here, would be about 130 yards. I don't know that it was 200 yards. It depends on where the person was. Might have been like.
Hey,
150 yards
I am gonna go because I'm rather curious. By the way, let me silence this right quick. Look, I have to give. I had a whale of a time on the Orthodox Guys channel. I literally had a good time. It was old time, and I'm slurring. I understand, but nah, I had a whale of a time. I was talking to people who were age appropriate. It was like talking about Savannah and Charleston. And you know what? I'm a dumb old man, but you know what? I enjoyed it. So we can't take that away. And then the Charlie Kirk thing came up, and by the way, I always, at the end of stupid like arguments, there will always be that 1 or 10% somewhere in that range who wants to talk about stupid shit, and I'm never shy about telling them you sound stupid. So, and you know what? I'm not going to change the way I work. If you sound stupid and I can tell you you're stupid, I'm probably going to tell you you're stupid and then challenge you. Let's see how you respond. It's just, maybe it's a Benedictine way. God damn it. We never get this right. I guess I'll have to look to the history. So let me start this.
Right here. So again, that's the building right there. Right there. And part of the building looks out onto this courtyard. And
honestly,
right here
Uncle Fatty on the fence. He's a good young man. That's why I give him. Let me try to get you some more updates here. So Uncle Fatty, he's a good kid. And you and I actually, we need to. I know it sounds weird, but dude, he has so many weird race realism. The motherfucker's never taken a biology
suspect
class.
Has been arrested. I'm now seeing
level.
That
Yet
that a suspect has been arrested.
Genetic argument.
All right, hold on a moment. Now I'm seeing new reports
disappoints me.
saying a suspect has been arrested.
Abiola, you stay here by the grace of Stanley.
K-Ron said a suspect has been arrested.
It's going to be black. It's going to be some YN. Abiola, you don't know how to think in English.
KRON. Now, who are they with? KRON.
Yes, a couple minutes ago.
They're with the CW. K-Ron Bay Area is saying a suspect has been arrested.
The copy from Wolford 10-0 ATL. Again, all units copy from Wolford 10-0 ATL.
Hold on. Hang on a moment. Then Faytux Network said ABC4 Utah was claiming a suspect had been arrested.
Well, how the conduction.
Yeah, K-Ron is in the California Bay Area, so they must have got it from somebody else. Oh, it looks like maybe the same. Hang on, let me go to ABC News. I think it might be an ABC. Might be an ABC News report.
71. Respond to an incident type at 58 North State Street.
I don't know. There's a report floating around that a suspect has been arrested, but I'm a little confused about that. So let me wait and try to get you more information on that. K-R-O-N, somebody said, not K-Ron. Now, the New York Times just said 6 minutes ago that the university said there's no suspect in custody. The New York Times just said that. 6 minutes ago, the New York Times said the university says there's no suspect in custody.
India 44, code 4.
Yeah, so I'm not seeing that widely reported, certainly, that there's a suspect in custody.
Thank you.
Let me just check a couple other outlets here.
Copy.
I wanna make one point, just to make sure everyone understands my position on this.
Yeah,
loss
ABC
of life
News says
loss of life is a problem. Violence in America is a problem. White on white crime, it's a tragedy. It just doesn't happen that much in the way that the racists, they think, again, go back to that White House thing where there's a little go. I'm hiccuping. I have had a little bit of beer, but I want to see Saint Charlie, because he shall be called that. The motherfucker was a bit of a problem, and we regret the loss. Those little children, his sainted wife. This is not how American politics should work. It shouldn't. But this is how it works after 2020, really. You reap what you sow. And for people who really want to think that America should be a Christian country, you forgot that part. You reap what you sow. I will grieve Charlie Kirk, and I hope all these reports are wrong for his kid's sake, for his wife's sake. But someone said FAFO, and it was some young person probably 20 years ago. You take a risk. And that's how America works. So let's hear this. Speak Radio, salute.
He also said the great and even legendary Charlie Kirk is dead. No one understood or had the heart of the youth of in the United States better. No one understood, Trump said, or had the heart of the youth in the United States of America better than Charlie. He was loved and admired by all, especially me, and now he is no longer with us. Melania and my sympathies go out to his beautiful wife Erica and his family. Charlie, we love you.
You arrived on the animal problem.
Former President Biden just posted.
Oh, motherfucking, he better not.
There is no place in our country.
Oh, Jesus fucking Christ.
For this kind of violence, it must end now. Jill and I are praying for Charlie Kirk's family and loved ones.
Oh, Jesus. Democrats they don't have a taste for goddamn blood. This is that Biden bullshit. Let me take a sip of water. It's disgusting that Biden did this shit.
Go ahead and talk.
This was a single shot that hit Charlie Kirk in the neck. Video shows him sitting in front of a large crowd speaking under a tent, and all of a sudden he is shot in the neck. Tons of blood comes out. It's just horrific, right. And he just goes limp. In the clips I have seen, it's really horrible. I have reposted the videos. I'm not going to show them here, and I can't show them here. I've reposted.
Guns don't kill. Guns didn't kill Charlie Kirk.
Them on my X account if anyone wants to see them, but just be
a gun did not kill Charlie
very graphic Kirk. And horrible. Really, really bad.
So, like, I think you get a hold of Central and get some 9J units over Mountain View.
I want to remind everyone, guns don't kill people. Guns don't kill people. It's not how it works.
The suspect is not in custody. As I said before, this suspect is somebody who's now shot and killed Charlie Kirk. Right? Could they in theory, they could go shoot and kill somebody else.
No. So yep, the people kill, not the guns.
This is clearly a very dangerous person. Now, I don't know if this person is planning on shooting at anybody else. I hope they're not, but obviously that's a very concerning part of this too. Yes, the old person, the old man in the videos. And this is why you have to be careful. I was saying this when I came on the air. I said repeatedly, there are a bunch of photos and videos claiming that an old man was taken into custody and that he's a suspect. As I said, there's been no verification that
Well, Uncle Fatty helped me out here. It's a tragedy, but I'm not going to I'm kind of a reap what you sow, dude. You know what? Sometimes you actually are giving me advice and I don't know how to take it. Um, I'm not a politician. Newsom did what he had to do. Biden did what he had to do, but they're like, ooh, I like Charlie Kirk. None of these motherfuckers like Charlie Kirk. He's a goddamn uneducated far right extremist. They had to do it. I don't. Tots and pears? God damn it. You know what? I better go find some water. So I'm going to listen to this and then I'm going to move on. Quite frankly, it's not going to save Charlie Kirk. Well, I'm going to switch. It's Tim Black, who will probably have a bad take too.
And if you're on the left, if something happens to you, it doesn't have to be a conservative. It doesn't have to be. So don't jump to conclusions because you don't know. I was at an event.
Oh, another dumb motherfucker.
I was speaking. It was broad daylight. There were
It was
thousands
broad
of people
daylight, and you are.
there. It was a
not
little like,
getting
okay,
to the
maybe I
point.
need to keep people at an elbow's distance. And all I'm saying relating to Charlie Kirk is we don't know. We will find out. I think they will find out. Let's hope they find out.
See, this is
But
the
I think we should be careful in jumping to conclusion and saying who we think it was.
Who
We
the fuck
also
do you
should
think
not
it
say
was?
who we don't think it was. Right?
Yeah,
So
don't
don't
think
rule
it-
anybody out. I'm not ruling
Don't
anybody
rule-
out.
Okay,
I'm
this
just trying
is
to
where Tim
be
Black falls
reasonable,
short.
and I'm trying to give you some good info.
Yeah,
So Charlie Kirk, when I first saw that this happened to Charlie Kirk, the first thing I was thinking
you
was
probably met Charlie Kirk. Tell us how
he had a
you felt.
conversation. You know, Van Jones made some criticism of him recently, where he was
But I
talking about
loved
Charlie
him.
Kirk's
I
comments
loved him.
about the Ukrainian woman that was stabbed on the
Oh, Jesus Christ.
subway train in Charlotte. And I was thinking, I hope people don't blame Van Jones for this. Charlie Kirk been in the business for 10 years. He has never bit his tongue, and he said a lot of crazy stuff. He uses a lot of terms that a lot of people that follow him don't understand, like per capita. They don't know what that means. That doesn't mean Charlie Kirk deserved to be shot today. And I won't make that, I will never make that something, a thing. Not for me. I will never co-sign people getting shot for talking shit. I'll never make that statement. Now, I will say, you can say things that upset people on purpose. And I feel like there's too much of that going around. So I started off and I was telling people, if you're doing this type of content, which I've been doing over a decade, let me just tell you something. It's always a risk. Don't fool yourself. It's always a risk. And I think Charlie Kirk knew the risk. Of course, no one who assumes the risk really thinks it's going to happen. So a lot of people are going live right now. I saw thousands and thousands of people online. It's going to be a lot to gain for some people parroting narratives. But all I'm saying is, if you're doing content like Charlie Kirk, You might want to walk gingerly. This man lost his life, and he had so much more life. He had a family. It was not worth it. No one that Charlie Kirk helped was worth this for him. No amount of money, no amount of prestige or fame or access was worth this. And whoever it was who did this, Charlie won in a way, because Charlie will now
does
be
not
memorialized.
Work. See, that is the literal stupidest thing.
Don't distort
this motherfucker does not understand how history works. Dude, in 30 years, Charlie Kirk's damn it. Charlie Kirk, these MAGA folks will try to make him the new Martin Luther King, the 2025 Martin Luther King. It's just going to make it worse. And I hope I'm wrong. This is theorizing from, tonight, but Trump getting involved, motherfucker. Trump, what was Ahmaud Arbery? Was that 2019? Trump doesn't give a fuck except the people, dude. Hey, Charlie Kirk deserved better. That's as far as I'm going to go. And little motherfuckers like Tim Black is literally a fool. This is what we do when we want to play the middle. It's so funny. People like Tim Black want to go, ooh, the centrist. Motherfucker, you are literally being a centrist right now. You are being what you criticize. He is the progressive John Galt. And yeah, I said it.
Words. To those people that follow Charlie Kirk, he will now be memorialized.
Stochastic
you may not be a
terrorism.
fan, and I get that, but I'm saying we should be able to separate how we personally feel and realize the world don't revolve around us.
Literally,
so this
motherfucker is going. Oh, Jesus Christ! Yeah, this motherfucker. Where's the rifle, bitch?
Yeah, we're showing, by the way, our affiliate in Utah.
Speaking of truth, hold on a second. This person said speaking the truth. That's what Charlie Kirk was doing, speaking the truth? Okay. Okay, that's what you think it was. Okay. Nothing justifies murder, goofy. Where these people come from, man? I mean, if you're that dumb to think someone nothing anybody says ever justifies murder. Now, something someone does, like try to kill you, well, that might justify murder. But no words justify murder, which is sort of why I had a problem with Daniel Penny. Because no words justify murder. But I'm sure you'll make an exception for Daniel Penny. You'll say, hey, he was afraid. But that's another conversation, isn't it?
Why do we have to do this?
I'm not a hypocrite.
Point?
I believe no words justify murder. I know you don't agree, except now because it's Charlie. I'm definitely FBA, but this is sad. Of course it's sad. Hey, look, you know what, guys? There's nothing wrong. I believe there's nothing wrong with feeling like this should never have happened. In fact, that just means you're a human being. And you understand there's a lot of guns in this country. I hope you understand. Hope anybody who's out here cheering, folks, I don't know anybody. I don't rock with anybody, nor am I affiliated with anybody. Sherry Covington said it true. That's true, Sherry. Sherry, you know, what I'm saying is, yeah, you can't, you got me, I'm all over the place. Listen, I don't know anyone that would make light of what happened.
Because you're upset. You're upset
all
that
of us are mortal.
The Charlie Kirk died. Ooh,
and all of us have reasons
he didn't
to want
deserve
to live.
that.
I hope. And I definitely am not somebody who's willing for anybody to be shot in cold blood for words. Okay?
It wasn't cold blood. See,
so
this
there it
is the weird bullshit. That
and you're right,
like
Sherry Covington said,
dude,
you know
read
what?
a
You can
goddamn
walk
book.
gingerly. That may not stop anything. I hear you. All I'm saying, you can do the best you can. I do believe, Sherry, people need to think about what they say and decide if it's worth it. That's all I'm saying. Now, person in this business that does what I do, a person that talks for a living, has to make that decision. Let's be clear. Let's not act like this is just out of the blue for Charlie Kirk. I'm sure Charlie Kirk got death threats all the time. I'm sure Charlie Kirk got death threats. And I'm sure Charlie Kirk had security. I know there was security at that event. I saw a couple people. But once again, we got an open air situation. It's not too different than what Donald Trump, when he was the attempt on his life. An open air field. Very hard to contain that. It did not appear to be a pistol shot. It did not appear to be in close range. It appeared to be a shot from a distance. I'm no marksman. But that's how it appeared to me. You understand what I'm saying? Yeah, they do. They do. People get shot every day, B. Shout out to The Wire. But guess what, Beats? Not everybody that gets shots has millions of viewers, millions of supporters, is a CEO or a co-founder of one of the biggest political operations in the country, is a friend, a personal friend to the President of the United States, and is a sought-after speaker, like Charlie Kirk is, who has helped countless Republicans get elected. So, yeah, people get shot every day, B. But, yeah. Let's just be a little, you know what I'm saying? We put it in perspective. Anyway, I want to jump back to the video clip.
Shooting, you could see people running away pretty quickly, as you would imagine they would do at gunshots. The FBI director, Kash Patel, has weighed in on this. He just tweeted the following: "We're closely monitoring reports of the tragic shooting involving Charlie Kirk at Utah Valley University. Our thoughts are with Charlie, his loved ones, and everyone affected." Agents. Man, look at the, damn it, Johnson. Look at the opportunity. Look at the terrain. Look at the setup here. Anybody could have did this.
Hey, that looks like the inner
city. Well, I guess
city.
not any direction, because you can tell a trajectory of a shot based on where it lands. But what I'm saying is it's very open. Like, for instance, where this camera is filming from. This is a very open situation.
Doesn't look like the hood. Is that the hood?
It could have been anyone. I agree. It could have been anyone. Any word on Any word on who confirmed his
No,
death?
I want to go pick on some more.
Fox
white
News is reporting his death.
Dude, y'all motherfucking.
I will try to get us some footage.
Let me.
While this plays out, I'm gonna try to find us an actual.
I was just talking today about racializing crime. People like Be Brave and John Galt, no, they're gonna go. Oh, dude, y'all racialize crime at your detriment. Some of the stupidest arguments. This is what stupid people do. This ain't the hood, folks. Your little hero Charlie Kirk. Yeah. Literally. Will the National Guard go to this stadium? Literally. Mediocrity in thinking want to racialize crime. Crime is crime. There will be one day when there will be a smarter way of not sending the National Guard. Dude, this is wide the fuck open. We have raised John Galt's. We have raised the Braves. We have raised Orthodox guys. We have raised CTs. Let's see, what is this called? B1ackKnight gets it right. We're raising big dummies. Salute to B1ackKnight, who gave me that title. It made me laugh, and he turns out to be right. Good for you. B1ackKnight is a Navy man, so he has a perspective. God damn, these fucking. Oh my Lord. Everyone. I had no clue Charlie Kirk was this popular. Let's see here. Oop.
Racist of the Week is all about Truth Be Damned, okay? I could start a whole series called Truth Be Damned, but when we're talking about violence, when we're talking about people losing their lives, well, then truth be damned,
white people are much more violent.
Quite an albatross around the neck of society, that doesn't. That becomes quite a problem. Because there's no defense when truth be damned. There's no exonerating evidence. There's no, how do you argue with truth be damned? So I'm like simultaneously, bracing for
simultaneously it will be easier to make the
while
point.
At the same time lamenting that
Charlie Kirk is a victim of his own stupidity
on either side of the gun. That was going to be the reaction, which is quite a contradiction, to be honest. It's quite a contradiction. How we get to a place of civility, is that the word you want to call? How we turn the temperature down, honestly, that's a difficult
what
one.
Fucking temperature?
It's
what
a very difficult
temperature?
One because, you know, if I'm going to have some integrity about
we
this,
have a temperature?
I have to be honest about the ramifications of.
There are no ramifications.
We've seen come out of the administration.
Oh, don't make this bigger.
And
no, don't make it bigger than
insistence
it is.
In recent days that it can't just be about,
it can't just be about
individual people and holding them accountable for this agenda. You also have to look at the people that are enabling this agenda and make more people accountable for the pain and suffering and deaths that result. So I don't know how, political rhetoric is one thing, right? I don't think I need to sit up here and say, don't lob threats at people. That's not typically what we talk about. But political rhetoric is one thing, but I don't know how you turn the temperature down. How do I turn the temperature down on a group of people that have been targeted? Pick one by this administration and having their lives, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness destroyed, or having their families torn apart, or having their livelihoods taken away. I don't know. I don't know. I mean, a kind of maybe a more a simpler example of this might be when it comes to families that have had that have been separated and torn apart politically. And we've had political differences since the beginning of this country. What makes things different now, right? In the MAGA era, what makes things different? And if I'm being honest, I myself feel differently about people. Like I don't think I ever had my social
I think that's what we're going to see.
Okay, these dumb fucks are talking about the Revolutionary War.
I still don't think this in of itself is enough to be.
This is awesome.
What sparks a revolution?
This is what the founding fathers have
how close he was to the president.
That doesn't matter.
I think that there's going to end up being someone who's going to start, retribution. It's guaranteed.
Well,
and I really think
retribution.
It's going to boil over because
these fucking
the 2 or 10 people who really
the
step
Uncle
up
Fatty,
seeking, payback.
Listen to these fuckers.
That's going to be the boil over point where it's really going to turn into. We're going to start seeing some of these leftist protests get really bad. Not by them. I think the leftist protests are going to be just the same as they have been. I think the response from the people in the communities is going to start coming a lot harder than it did before.
Not really.
No?
See, the problem with the right wing is most of the right wing are employed adults who have families to take care of.
Yeah.
So unless the economy goes to shit, you're not going to see an increase in right-wing protests.
Well, so how about...
No. That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying the left wing, with their protests that they always do, the response from the people on the right.
I mean, it works, though, Lauren.
You get what I'm saying?
That's part of the brat taming. You have to ignore them.
What's the chances from, and you said it, you kind of said it best, this is Turning Point, right? Charlie's foundation was called what? Turning Point USA?
Turning Point
loser.
Yeah. So what's the chances from the younger
I would
generation?
definitely tune in for that.
What's the chance of the younger generation or like the youth within Turning Point USA, because that's generally what they're known for, What's the chances of one of them or a small group of them seeking out retaliation toward left wing?
That's kind of what I'm saying. And I think what
Oh
they'll
my
do
God,
is they'll
this
use these
is
stupid
the
leftist
best
protests that happen
these
all the time.
fucking
Like
racists
there's gonna,
can do.
if I were to predict something, I'm gonna say there's gonna be one of these stupid protests against ICE, and all of a sudden, an equal force of people, maybe not equal, maybe a little less, but you're gonna see the community be like, "We are fucking done." And now that
This is
poor fucking
literally
the poor National Guard standing in the middle is going to have groups on both sides, and it's going to boil
so
over. That
the
way.
left is
That's what
going
I'm
to
saying.
Well, they
start a
found a
revolution
post
over
threatening
ICE.
Charlie Kirk on the internet.
He gets those all the times.
Yeah, that's not
Charlie
new.
Kirk.
That's,
What is one saying? Charlie Kirk is coming to my college tomorrow. I really hope someone evaporates him literally. Let's just say something big will happen tomorrow.
Yeah, that's.
These people are literally morons.
I'm laughing out of
Literally,
incredulity,
they're
not
stupid.
like just. It's not funny.
Oh, it's funny.
Cash App, bro.
Oh, they're going.
Damn.
They're going to feel so
I'm
sorry.
seeking conflict, but that's just me.
This is literally.
What's up, Ashtray?
This is white mediocrity.
Don't mind me. I'm just eating chips and peanut butter. I calmed down a little bit.
I gotta go put my phone on charge. Is that 1%?
And then let this motherfucker up. Really?
I just fucking died while I was trying to pull it up. Chuck, if you want to type your message in back chat.
All it
I'll
said
say
was, "For my devout leader,"
it.
is what it said.
Let me go get my charger. I'll plug it
Sure.
up in here so I can hear it go up.
Well, no sense in you streaming all day for free.
Type out how much you sent so I can add it to the
10.
banner.
Oh my
thing.
lord!
10.
You know what? I
We
literally
are
need to
creeping
be more
up on
capitalist.
the halfway mark for the goal. And I guess, given current events, I'm gonna buy a couple $1,000-round boxes of ammo with what I got.
So we want
No, man,
ammo.
buy ammo. Just buy a reloading press.
I
So much
need
cheaper.
ammo. We don't need to talk. We don't need to do shit. I just need ammo.
I mean, that's always
God
good
damn it.
advice if you already have the
This is America.
casings to reload.
Well, yeah. What was that movie where it was back there in Western days where he sent his kids out to collect casings, and they brought them home, and he had a press set up, and each kid had a responsibility manufacturing their own ammunition. There was a guy trying to save his farm.
I didn't see this from Gabe either.
Oh, Gabe.
Y'all know there's in most states
Oh,
there's a
well.
limitation on how much ammo you can buy, right?
Only
Yeah.
have
Oh, Lord.
on how
They're
much you can
talking ammo
buy.
when the little
One
boy
second, ladies and
hero.
gentlemen. Started off tonight talking about mental health and Ukraine murder victim. I go to sleep and wake up. Charlie Kirk being murdered. Peace from Taiwan, bro. And that is from
He was
Gabe.
murdered?
Gabe.
I
Gabriel's
would
Trap
use
House Games
assassinated.
Remix. I appreciate it, Gabe.
Good to see you, Gabe.
Good
Sweet
day,
guy.
Gabe.
I'm afraid some feelings
This is
have
getting
been hurt.
ridiculous. Ridiculous.
What are we up to now?
We are
900?
up to 395.
God damn, $395?
Over
Fuck,
a fourth of the
why
way
am I
there.
not
Oh,
doing, dude? I could
yep,
use that
2D
money.
Bugs said check cash out.
Oh,
Give
my
me
Lord.
1 second, guys. I gotta go get my phone charger on the.
All right.
Anybody know of a state that doesn't have a limitation on purchase?
My state.
What state is
The
yours?
great state of Georgia.
The great state of PA.
PA? Oh, yeah, that's right. Yeah, you're right across the river.
We're allowed to buy as much shit as we want and as much reloading materials as we want. We're even allowed to legally have a lead drop press if we wanted to.
Yeah, I mean, it's not too much of it. I meant more like on the concept of how many rounds can you purchase, or if there's a limitation on black, or like the powder itself.
As much as you can fit in your truck.
Where I am, there's a limitation on how much you can buy, but then there's no limitation on how much you can stockpile because they got to prove how much you have.
Right, yeah. Usually it's going to be on the exact
Oh my
purchase.
Lord, there is
Tennessee has no
this
limit
Charlie.
on what you can buy.
Oh my Lord, these people are this stupid. They want to talk
do know
about
one thing.
ammunition. What are
So,
they gonna do? Some shooting?
Purchasing a
This is
firearm, like
literally
usually that always goes through the
State
back
of
check.
Chuck.
That goes through background check. You
Oh
also
my
know,
God.
It's better to generally pay. Well, it was better to pay for cash with for ammo. Now in some places, many states, now you have to show ID. It's all
No,
recorded.
nothing political happened. Nothing.
Centralized
Let's
databases
go
on
back to
ammo.
that ammo.
There was
and their
there for a
little,
while there
their
was
little
some credit
fucking
card
half-witted women
companies
are doing this
in
too.
some states that
Dude,
had the
this
authority
is
to
literally amazing.
refuse payment for firearm products. I
You know
forget.
what?
I think it was Bank of America.
Are you
This
doing bench presses
this
or
is
squats?
America. This is
Can't that
literally
be? Well, you're a medical doctor. Can't that be from
white
the
America.
testosterone increase?
Something important happens, and you want to cam up,
I
ammo
do all
up.
my exercise in
Jesus
the
Christ.
horizontal position.
Are these midwits
Wink,
even
wink.
aware? It all comes down to
I never cared so
ammo.
much about like stockpiling for, I don't know, World War III to break out. But I've always been like,
World War
it's
III.
kind of
What the
expensive,
fuck?
right?
If
go out
you
Target
do
Field.
not have if you do not have the proper storage facility, you're wasting your money.
Storage is just a bitch when it comes to ammo too, right? Like you got to put it in a
That's
damn
what I-
fold. It's got to be that climate control. We've got those like
Yep,
silicone canisters, right? Like every
Yeah.
year you got to take out and put it in a damn oven and
All right,
pain
folks.
in the ass.
Well,
I
I
just buy
literally,
a shit ton of air absorbers and then seal my
this
fucking
might
ammo
be
cans
my
once I fill
opening
them.
Okay.
tomorrow.
Yeah.
One of their
But a lot of people
motherfucking
aren't
little
smart in
boy
that
heroes
department. And then they
is
go to pull
dead.
it
Are
out.
they?
and you got
Who's gonna
a
come
whole
for 'em?
can of crap.
It's funny because
These-
my great grandfather taught me
Oh my
how to disassemble weapons, put them into
Disassemble.
PVC things and bury them,
Assemble?
and then like rotate them
Disassemble?
out every 5 or 10 years.
Oh my Lord.
I can still disassemble an M16 and put it back together in 2 minutes.
Can you? Can
My
you?
stepdad literally has a gun shop in his basement. He has like 4 different reloading press. He has all that, and it's all like constantly dehumidifiers are running like 24/7. He has one room that's like a 5x5, basically like a closet that he literally keeps it at like one certain area.
Somebody wants to know if you got an email, Ortho.
There's somebody on the roof right there.
Yes.
Just saying. He just ran from over. Where's my finger? Well, from over there, ran in. Now he's right there.
You know what? I'm just gonna.
So that was the
Fuck
college
with-
building that
Fuck with
today
these idiots.
that was from like 47 minutes
God
ago.
damn it! It is.
That was
There
apparently
are
the person
more.
that did
Front yard shot.
was on the roof.
I can make that with an open sight.
Charlie.
Yeah, 200 yards ain't shit.
Oh, my feelings. Oh, Charlie.
200 yards ain't shit.
Not with anything higher than like a 30 caliber, it ain't nothing.
Yeah, these motherfuckers
A
want to
223,
talk about.
223
They
ain't
want to talk about
Hey, either
how he was
223 or
shot
270, you're
instead of
talking 300-400
why he
yards
was
before you
shot.
actually drop.
This is why I think this mediocre.
We used to have to qualify. And the
Dude,
farthest
they all
target
have
open sight
okra
was
for
400
brains.
meters.
Mediocre.
So that Omar picture, this is the full tweet, and apparently Elon Musk, the guy locked his Twitter account, and Elon Musk opened it up for the FBI to investigate. Open it up.
Oh my Lord. We care because.
I told you it's going to get stupid.
It's gonna get real fucking dumb up in here.
Oh no! Oh no!
What? I hate
Donald
it when
Trump
you
just
do
put
that.
Donald Trump.
Show us. Show us.
Me-
It's old. It's from February 15th.
Oh.
But everybody is reposting the Donald Trump post. He who saves his country does not violate any law. Oh no.
You know,
No.
with
That's dumb. Let's go back to February 15th and pretend like it's today. This is
Trump
white
philosophy, we'll
mediocrity.
call it.
This is why we
That
get a Donald Trump.
If things start getting stupid, how long do you think it'd be before he instituted martial law?
Oh, motherfucker!
I wouldn't
He's
say
not
too
gonna
long.
do
I don't think Trump will ever actually institute martial law. He's not the man that's going to cross the Rubicon. He's not the American Caesar.
Tamika's got a note down there that said individual is seen running across that rooftop and then dropping down to the prone position.
I thought the shot was fired from inside.
I don't know. I wasn't there.
Yeah, but Asher, you're
Crab
making
says
me hungry.
400. Crab says
I'm
400 yards is nutty irons. Isn't that what the Army and Marines train at?
Yes.
400 yards. That's what I was saying. They do iron sight training. That's marksmanship.
Yeah.
Well, on the M16, you flip the back sight for
I
close
thought flipping the
range
back
and
sight
long
was for
range.
600. I thought.
Well, you got.
I thought once you flip the
Nope,
back sight,
it was
that's sighted at
flippable.
6. That's what I'm saying. I thought when you flipped it, it was for 6.
Long range and short range. Once you get out, otherwise you're going to miss every time.
I was just on. Go ahead.
When I qualified back when we were shooting, all my 3-shot group would fit within a quarter.
This dude.
Didn't you guys have to hit a dime? Wasn't it like you had to keep a pattern within a dime back then?
What's that?
My apologies. I remember my grandfather telling me whenever he was in the army, and this was during like Vietnam and Korea, they had to register at 400, but it had to hit within the size of a dime. They basically had to
quarter.
Oh my god.
Quarter size. That's how you got the expert rating. But I did not want to be a shooter for a profession. I was into electronics and things like that. I wanted to repair shit, not kill shit.
I was good at shooting. I love doing marksman, man. Oh my goodness.
Now my brother was good at shooting up.
Well,
I
that's
could
the wrong
shoot out in
time.
my backyard.
Love the smell of spent gunpowder. Oh, it smells so good.
Oh, I love the smell of napalm first thing in the morning.
Yeah. I say that all the time. I love the smell of napalm in the morning.
I wish I was like Chris Christopherson. He actually owned a Huey helicopter. He used to fly it around.
Doesn't John Travolta have one too? Or a
Cobras
couple
are
of them?
sexier.
Travolta's got jets.
Yeah, this is like literally stupidity. And you know what? Maybe I just expect too much of white people. When in that John Galt, we need to respect and worship white people. John Galt. John Galt's a fucking moron.
Hang on 1 second. Hold on 1 second here. I'm looking into the presser has not started yet, but it's getting closer. So give me a second while I look into trying to get the governor of Utah is supposed to do a press briefing coming up, and I'm looking and trying to get video of it. So just give me a moment here and let me do this, because I gotta just take a second and try to. It's a little tricky with the video permissions.
Before.
So just give me a moment here.
Would you please show me clear of my extra patrol at the fairgrounds, and I will be 10-6.
Yeah, the governor is supposed to speak soon.
Twelve 23 1042.
10-4, have a good night.
He might even stream it himself because he does stream stuff on his channel. So I am looking into the video situation right now. Again, the press conference hasn't started yet, but there's going to be one soon of some sort.
You show me clear this one. Give me another one.
Fox News says at 6, in about 7 minutes, it's supposed to happen.
Crime.
If nothing else, I'll get you some audio, but I'm hoping to have video, but I'm literally looking into it right now.
One officer 10-8. South 880 West. Just have everyone hold short. I'm going to call RP.
Looks like it might be the house at 519 Monday and it's south direction behind it. Afternoon, transporting the median almost hit to the also northbound on the plate on the description of the driver.
All right. So again, I'm looking into the video situation here. If nothing else, I'm going to get you audio of it. It's a little bit weird with the video situation. Kind of strange today.
Major updates for road closures in Provo.
Can you give me the cross coordinates for that parallel circle?
So again, in about 5 minutes, there's supposed to be an update from police. All right.
$31. Yeah.
Thank you so much to our moderators who are here. I really appreciate all of our moderators who have been here. One Way Street is there right now. Thank you. Chromite is here. Thank you. Janet B. Thank you. Kay Lowry Body, Margaret Riley. Thanks so much. Over there on Facebook. Any of the others who might be there, Paul Anderson and others. Linda Belk, Larry Michon X on Twitch, Bash and Girl, David Green, LB Prairie on Matthew Kohai 3. I got that fire, McBritches and Surly Dev. Suspect not in custody yet. Update coming up from authorities. What does this say? I think we might be able to get it here. Hold on a second here.
What's the residence or number of the house with the shed?
From Google Maps, it looks like it's 519 West, 800 South. 519 West, 800 South.
331-202, where you at? Copy, I'm on 8 South right now.
CNN reports no weapon has been recovered. So again, I'm sorry, I'm a little distracted because I am doing my best to at least to see what video. I can't just steal, like Utah news video. And the situation's a little strange with this press conference, stranger than usual, with the rights and everything. So if nothing else, I'm going to get you video, get you audio of it. But I'm kind of looking around here to see what I can find, and I want to make sure I don't miss the start of it. Oh, I can show it to you. Hold on a second here. Thanks to B&O News, who mentioned where I can find it. Hold on a second here. Supposedly, give me a sec to get this on the screen. Supposedly,
You're done. You 25 me at my harassment location. 26. I'm gonna need you to open that back up. I'll be heading to the incident location.
all right, supposedly Utah DPS is showing it. Again, supposedly. So I'm keeping an eye out for them.
Headed back to the airport. Exiting at center. You say 2 minutes or 2. Canyon Road.
All right, so this is going to be starting shortly.
Looks like that's the farm.
It has not started yet. I'm literally looking at a video of the podium.
That's 5J or 7J detail.
So again, I'm supposed to have video. It's supposed to start in a minute or so. I don't know if it's going to start in a minute.
Looks like we got multiple callers. It may be right on the border.
Yeah, so press conference coming up.
10-4. I'll respond.
Usually, when authorities broadcast their own press conference, they'll post it live right as it's going live. And they are not live yet.
There is a shed that's kind of in the backyard. It's down a hill.
Seven 205 North Geneva Road.
Again, we are waiting for the press conference any moment now. It has not started yet.
Individual.
Supposedly, I will have video of it.
That is probably just below you. You're looking at the roof. We're looking at the front side of it. Brown shingles. Yeah, brown shingles. Have we made contact with this home?
It is not live yet.
School bus that's stuck behind a railroad crossing with the arms down. The railroad is aware that
I have not heard that anybody else was injured at this point. I have not heard of anybody else being injured.
Anybody that's
Again, I apologize. I'm really just focused right now on not missing the start of this press conference. It has not started yet. And I'm trying to get you this. It has not started yet, the press conference. When it starts, I will get you coverage, hopefully video coverage.
10-4.
If you missed it, if you're just joining us, the conservative activist and media personality Charlie Kirk was doing a large event at Utah Valley University today, and he was speaking to a large crowd, I assume mostly of students, when he was shot, one shot in the neck. And very graphic video exists that shows lots of blood pouring out when he was shot and him going limp. And that was a fatal shot. One shot from, according to the university, the building, according to the university, he was shot from a building
Was wearing a high visible vest,
about 150 yards away.
White male without hair, black or brown with a hat.
The shooter is not in custody.
Vehicle had a plate Alpha 848 Echo Echo.
So any moment now, this press conference is supposed to happen. And we're just waiting for that to start. We're waiting for it to start. CNN reported that there's no weapon in custody. Oh, CNN, investigators have not identified a suspect. CNN says investigators have not identified a suspect. They just posted that.
Ladder 33 must have the page. Can we get details? Ladder 33 in route.
Have not yet identified
You're going to
a suspect in Charlie Kirk shooting.
110 for an 80-year-old patient, male, conscious, breathing. Patient is not behaving abnormally in any way. 121
So again, CNN just reported that law enforcement sources tell them that investigators have not identified a suspect.
AK-62.
That they just posted that 3 minutes ago.
Metro Engine 24 is clear and available from the hospital.
Give me a moment here.
287.
We're waiting for the press conference to start any time now.
Very east of the computer side. 454, we can head that way.
I'm on the ambulance portal doors.
Maybe we'll get more information, in any moment now when this, I don't know how much new information they'll have at this press conference. Also, in the red ticker, I have an update of everything. Everything's being updated in the red ticker.
Now, I have to ask a question. Do you think there will be a biopic maybe in a couple of years of the Charlie Kirk life? Is he that important? You know what? They will do a biopic probably on Charlie Kirk was an important thinker. And he will be missed somewhere, mostly to his family, because I know he was important to his family. I know he was a good father. I know he's a good husband. So that is the limit of my appreciation. Good man, good husband, good father.
A person running across the roof after the shooting. Those are all on my X account, which is pinned, the link to which is pinned in the chat. I cannot confirm that that is where. I cannot confirm.
Clarice, let me educate you. It's an insult to my intelligence when you say I never watched. Dude, I know who Charlie Kirk is. Literally, I saw, his little, dude. I've been watching Charlie Kirk for motherfucking like 5 years. When I say I follow politics, when I say I read stuff, Clarice, I know you don't follow me every day or any of that stuff. Yes, I've watched Charlie Kirk. It's almost an insult to my intelligence when you ask me shit like that. I read stuff. I do stuff. I don't whistle Dixie like a John Galt or a CT. I actually know how to read a book, and I don't disrespect books either. So, you are an old friend, but dude, you don't think I do my homework? You don't think I make jokes without knowing why I'm making jokes? Clarice, come on now. That's why I get to mock people and not fucking feel guilty about it. I know shit. Son.
The university has closed the campus and told everybody to leave campus immediately a couple hours ago. So any moment now, press conference. I know I keep saying that, but it's supposed to happen any moment. That's what I'm waiting for. That's what we're all waiting for.
I think I'll be behind that vehicle. We'll be at Harpsville and Redwood Road.
No suspect in custody.
Redwood and where, sorry?
Harpsville Boulevard.
I'm sorry. I'm just looking around, waiting for this press conference to start, seeing what they are supposed to go live with it. So I'm just focusing on that right now, so we can get you the start of that. Now NBC says soon. Fox says awaiting update from officials.
Arrive on the threat. Turning on to Gavis back drive.
We'll give you quotes from different people as well after the press conference. I'm just focused right now on the start of this press conference. And I have not heard updates. I mean, there's no suspect in custody. There's no suspect identified. Is the latest. CNN said there's not even a suspect identified. Now, maybe we'll hear more about that in the presser.
Okay,
but
stop. I'll drive.
the press conference is in Utah.
Metro 1133 has arrived at Stonehenge.
The person who was originally taken into custody was not the shooter. There was an older person, video of an older person going around the internet. That is not the shooter. That person was released.
J51. Can you show me out on a citizen contact at the base? Negative checks.
AP says the suspect is on the loose. Yes, he was. This was the start of a tour.
Live 360 for a crash call notification. Unknown further unknown vehicle information.
AP says the appearance at Utah Valley University was the kickoff of Charlie Kirk's National College Tour. He was calling it the American Comeback Tour, and he was featuring his Prove Me Wrong table, where he sat as he was Wednesday and fielded questions from students, including those who disagreed with him.
That main road.
He had appearances scheduled for a number of other universities over the next 2 months.
Harmony Drive.
AP says armed officers are walking around the neighborhood bordering the campus, knocking on doors.
Bet there's not a ghetto like that in Utah.
Officers have been seen looking at a photo on their phones and showing it to people to see if they recognize a person of interest. That's new from AP. I hadn't heard that. Hold on.
White on white crime.
Hold on. All right. We're supposed to have video of this press conference, but if nothing else, I'll get you audio. It looks like it's about to start. Hold on a moment. It's not starting yet. But again, AP says, sounds like they might have a person of interest. AP, officers near the campus where Charlie Kirk.
Clarence, I honestly think Epstein isn't going away.
Been seen looking at
Charlie
looking at a
Kirk
photo
was
on their
not
phones and
that
showing it to
important.
people to see if they recognize a person.
We'll be back. Unless they really, you might be right, but I think Epstein's not going away. And I don't even like the implications.
Hold on a moment. The press conference has not started yet. It has not started yet. Okay.
The implication, I don't even want to go there. Let's call this a tragic accident. Epstein is a bigger issue.
Between a S450 and a Tesla. Looks like the only color we have is for the Tesla is a black Tesla. So again, 1275 west to Center North North.
I want to show you something because this is literally gonna be amazing.
fucking wife and children.
Wait a
I don't
minute.
want you
Joe,
around me.
wait a minute. Joe just left Utah.
I let
Mm.
Mel do it to show you guys what the left does. I don't intend
Yeah,
on allowing
this is a left
that
problem.
emotional vampire
This is
anybody
what
else
these
partake in it.
goddamn morons do.
I'm so glad I was on the phone while Mel was up
They
here.
don't
I
know a
would fucking lost my
motherfucking
shit.
thing, but it is the left.
Steel man.
Steel man, you're a sick man. You're a sick man.
What the fuck Steel Man do?
Can women beat?
Look what he said
folks?
about that.
Is that
Hold
possible?
on, let me go to the
What else did?
comments.
What did he say about me?
Some wild shit, bro.
Stupid.
Just think about it for a second. Think about what you said for a second, bro. You can enjoy timeout for a little bit.
That
Come back later,
brother.
bro.
Yeah, y'all don't
incest.
realize truism is the sniper, bro. He is the head of the security.
Steel man is a lefty, and he promotes incest.
Enjoy your night, bro. That's all I got to say. Enjoy your night.
Jeez. I don't think
Didn't know you became such a hater of me. I don't know. I missed whatever he said.
Well, like I said, sleeping with the enemy, it does go back to that, unfortunately, Beth.
I'm still trying to
we
figure
ain't
out
gonna
how that's
talk about
possible.
that because
Yeah,
for one,
I don't- yeah,
I'll say
talk
this,
about
and
it.
this will be the final thing said. I don't
No,
care.
can't be. I just came here to
I
talk
do
about
not give
Charlie
a fuck about that situation any longer. I didn't give a
Where-
fuck about it today.
Me either.
It will not.
Where we at on
It was
the
a
banner?
glorious day today. I love today.
Yeah, I've been chasing ICE agents all day.
Chasing
Like I
ice
said,
agents.
Glad
Come
you're
on,
doing
man.
well.
Oh, that is
Rude.
fucking
Here's the
funny.
problem, bud.
This point.
Ooh.
Hang on, let me find
Here's
the
the
worst
problem.
representatives of the right.
The
and
right
you're gonna play this
disavows
as
their
every
own
conservative.
time and time again when they say something or do something they don't like. The left will celebrate and dance when a man with a family is murdered. Say I'm wrong.
You're-
I'll wait.
you're wrong. I'm up here. I got you, man.
This
You
is
ain't
like
gotta
the
come up here. You're
dumbest
wrong.
shit.
Joe,
You
if
know-
you want to
Yeah.
come cop spot up here in New York, I'm right near a sanctuary.
Let me put it to you this way. When the right, like a George Will, there's some smart goddamn conservatives, and there's some dumb fucks. And when the motherfucking I want to pretend I'm conservative sort of right, it is. Oh, you know what? I did not even show y'all that. Dude, it is the right is a complicated territory. And they're gonna let this Joshua Jones dumb fuck whiner. I went to work for the government and make a lot of money. Then I'm gonna come up and whine. This is white mediocrity. So we go. What you got there, AAE or EAE? If a guy only has a scalpel and knife, it would be difficult to get. You know what? Irrelevant point. EAE, what the fuck are you talking about? He didn't have a whatever that emoji is. Secret agent Joshua. You know who he is, Clarence? I've run across him several times. I have no reason to doubt him or believe him. I do think he's a moron. Literally. Hold on. Yeah, you know what? Let's go back to the fucking news. This is white mediocrity TV. Oh.
I got to turn it because it's sideways. As crazy as that sounds. All right, so let me just get this on the screen for you. I got the video. Give me a second. I will fix this. I got to fix the layout there. Perfect. This is from Utah DPS Instagram. Hopefully it's
Jesus
mic'd.
Christ.
I hope the sound is okay. We'll just have to see. Hopefully they have it connected to the mic.
Yeah, that's correct. We're inside an auditorium here on campus right now where a press conference is expected.
Yeah, Clarence, I did. He showed up on T's channel.
Oh, I guess it's coming up in about 5
and
minutes.
talked bullshit for a while. And you know what? I who knows if he's telling the truth? Honestly, I don't know.
This is
Don't
live.
care. But he is all of a sudden back. And I can, this is one of the rather interesting things. All these people, 777 is a legend. Joshua Jones or whatever he was called is a legend. JP is a legend. And until they meet me and I talk to them, they're not legends. They are literally apparitions. They're legends until they meet me. 777. Nah, I was kind of intimidated until I talked to him, and then he's just a normal guy. Joshua Jones, nope, not that important, not that smart. I have the same background. I know how to talk to a Joshua Jones. He's not that bright. Okay, if he was, he wouldn't be running back and forth and motherfucking, being declared dead. Important people, he is a tool. So, yeah, these people talk a good game, but I don't really talk a game. I've done some shit, but not that important. Or I would be doing more important shit.
Guy says
Or
the
not.
subject that took the life of Charlie Kirk is now in custody. Thank you to the local and state authorities in Utah for your partnership with the FBI. That's very good news. We will provide updates when able. FBI says the suspect is in custody. So let me update the ticker and get you the audio back on.
Hopefully we can be able to get some of these suspected. But also, you have reporter mode and you have to sort of cover this. Okay, if we can have you get ready for the press conference, we're going to be starting.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for being here. At this press conference, we will first hear from Utah Department of Public Safety Commissioner Bo Mason. Then we'll hear from the FBI Special Agent in Charge, Robert Bowles.
I will fix this.
We'll then hear from Utah Valley University Vice President Val Peterson, who's been in touch with President Jimenez. And then we'll hear from Governor Cox. I'll turn the time over to Commissioner Mason.
Hello, everyone. I'm Bo Mason, Commissioner for the Utah Department of Public Safety. Today at approximately 12:20 Mountain Standard Time, political influencer Charlie Kirk was shot in an event at the Utah Valley University. He was taken by private vehicle to Timpanogos Hospital, where he later passed. The Utah Department of Public Safety will be co-leading this criminal investigation to find this killer, along with the Federal Bureau of Investigation. We're working in unison with the County Sheriff's Office, the local police department, and the University Police Department, all of which have been very cooperative and fully engaged in this process. Shortly after the shooting, we did have a suspect in custody, George Zinn, but he was released from custody after we identified that he did not match the shooting suspect and was not an accurate person of interest. However, he has been booked into the county jail by Utah Valley University Police Department for obstruction of justice. We do still have an active investigation for the person of interest. This incident occurred with a large crowd around. There was one shot fired and one victim. While the suspect is at large, we believe this was a targeted attack towards one individual. This is a tragic moment in our state and in our country. As we heal, we encourage everyone who's struggling with news of the incident to call 988, our state mental health crisis line. In addition to that, our partners with the FBI will also be discussing other ways we can communicate through the public for tips and other information. Thank you.
Good afternoon. On behalf of the FBI, we extend our sincerest condolences to the family and friends of Charlie Kirk. Our thoughts are also with the people who witnessed this traumatic event. We know that what you experienced was very difficult. Our thoughts are with you as well. As soon as we heard about the shooting, special agents and personnel from the Salt Lake Field Office responded immediately. We have full resources devoted to this investigation, including tactical, operational, investigative, and intelligence. To be clear, the FBI will fully support and co-lead this investigation alongside with our partners. We are working on setting up a digital media tip line, and as soon as it's established, we'll get that information out to everyone. I know there's a lot of questions. This is very much an active case, and this investigation is in its early stages. We are following all the leads and all the evidence. Please, or local law enforcement. Thank you. On behalf of President Jimenez, who we've been communicating with, and she's on her way back right now, I say that on behalf of Utah Valley University, we are shocked and saddened by the tragic passing of Charlie Kirk. We express our sincere condolences to the Kirk family. We grieve with our students, faculty, and staff who bore witness to this unspeakable tragedy. He was invited by the student group Turning Point USA to speak on our campus. We firmly believe that UVU is a place to share ideas and to debate openly and respectfully. Any attempt to infringe on those rights has no place here. We do not condone any form of violence at UVU and seek to make our campus a safe place for all.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for joining us on this dark and tragic occasion. I want to thank our law enforcement officers who are leading this investigation, starting with Chief Long and his response here with the UVU Police Department. We're grateful for your leadership and your team. And again, to the speakers that you've just heard from who are co-leading this investigation. I also want to recognize Sheriff Mike Smith, who has been an invaluable partner as this investigation moves forward. I've been in touch with President Trump, with FBI Director Kash Patel. We are completely aligned with our state and federal partners as we work through this case. Now, this is a dark day for our state. It's a tragic day for our nation. I want to be very clear that this is a political assassination.
How the fuck is this a dark day for the nation?
We are celebrating 250 years of the founding of this great nation. That founding document, the Declaration of Independence, that this great experiment on which we embarked together 250 years ago, that we are endowed by our Creator with certain unalienable rights. The first one of those is life.
What the fuck?
And today,
Second Amendment, baby.
a life was taken.
Second Amendment, baby.
Charlie Kirk was first and foremost
fucking Christ. These guys are
husband and a dad to two
idiots.
young children. He was also very much politically involved, and that's why he was here on campus.
Yeah, here
Charlie believed
where we're gonna go.
in the power of free speech and debate to shape ideas and to persuade people.
Oh, mediocrity.
Historically, our university campuses in this nation and here in the state of Utah have been the place where truth and ideas are formulated and debated. And that's what he does. He comes on college campuses and
that's
he
what he
debates.
did, sir. Keep the tense right.
That is foundational to the formation of our country, to our most basic constitutional rights. And when someone takes the life of a person because of their ideas or their ideals, then that very constitutional foundation is threatened. Now, we have a person of interest in custody. The investigation is ongoing. But I want to make it crystal clear right now to whoever did this.
This is
I'm not trying to be like, hey man, you know what? Like we need to get violent, no shit like that. But I'm just saying, take from that what you want. We need to stop being so damn nice.
So let me silence this stupidity. This is literally a confederacy of dunces. Rick, is this what you imagine I would want to go up on? Literally, not a motherfucker on this goddamn panel right now. Bob, I like Bob. His panels, Art is a fucking retard with a beard. His beard is smarter than he is. Skywalker, I don't even know who the fuck is Skywalker. No idea. I know who Black Bear is. Looks like he's articulate. Why the fuck? And honestly, Slick, I need you to tell me why I give a fuck. None of these motherfuckers are up to my standard. They're all pussies. They're all stupid. Kev Studdis, literally inarticulate, never read a book in his life. Stop the bullshit. I don't give a fuck what's happening on Bob's channel, but let's listen to it because you came over here to tell us, Crash Out.
Everyone that doesn't know what the AFD.
These motherfuckers can't spell Crash Out. That's the problem, including Bumpkin. That motherfucker, and I kind of like Bumpkin, but he's not. He's not. That motherfucker is literally among his peers. Stop the bullshit. I don't give a fuck what's going on at Bob's channel.
Split up.
Bob, literally, Bob is the only one who's even smart over there. What Bob did is created his little daycare school. That's what he's done. Gimpy, moron. Kev, moron. Hafez, why? Moron. Not a motherfucker up here is worthy. They couldn't last more than 5 minutes because I think they're all stupid. Pass that along, especially for Art. Tell Art, I literally think, and I said it, his Art's beard has a bigger brain than the actual Art. Tell him I said that. I've said it before. Now stop bothering me with this Bob bullshit. Unless Bob's there and saying something interesting, I'll give a fuck about the rest of his little elves. Now, let's get back. Tell him I said it. Gimpy's I don't even know. I've never talked to Gimpy. I've heard him talk. Unimpressive. Not a motherfucker on this panel. Not one of them. It doesn't matter whether it's Bumpkin or Gimpy or Hafez or Kev or whoever the motherfucker is in that fake red hat. Art is literally his beard. It's the smartest thing. I don't know Skywalker, but I suspect he is Art. Stop bothering me with this bullshit. Don't bring this bullshit into my... Just say, hey, someone might be interested in Art's beard. Stop it, Slick. They're not that interesting. Or I'd be there. I'd have shut down the show. I don't give a fuck what you can stand. My point is stop. Who cares if they're crashing out? They aren't smart. They're not interesting. Bob is interesting. The rest of them, he has created their little romper room. And that's literally, and bless Bob for giving the less gifted something to do.
Hate with hate. For instance, if I kill someone who I hate, hate exists twofold now in me alone. Now even worse
where
than
does
I
this
ever
second?
was.
Oh shit! Is this
where does the second fold exist?
Damn it!
Well,
you know what?
The
I
guy
can
who
use these
hates a
panels.
person, let's say,
Orthodox,
excuse me for using names
Bob,
here, but Mel,
it's kind of the
let's
same
say she hates
people,
Charlie Kirk.
just
That's one hate.
different names.
But the one who would kill him is exponentially more hateful now. You got rid of that one dude, now you're carrying 6 times
Oh
the hate,
boy!
and it's going to
And
multiply.
how does that function, right? Aside from just asserting it, how does the hate transfer from the person that you killed onto yourself? How does that work?
Martin has
You become a more evil person by doing evil things.
Small police department. We have a very large campus. We have over 40,000 students, and we love our students. We love our visitors, and we're devastated by what happened today. This is the police chief's nightmare. I'm very saddened for the Kirk family. I know his wife and parents found out about this. You know, obviously he's away from home. He's here in Utah. They find out by a police officer that visits their home. That's tragic. Nobody wants that. But I can tell you about our venue today. This was an open venue. This is outside. We did have 6 officers working that event. We had probably over 3,000 people that were in attendance. It sat down in kind of a bowl area here on the central campus. We have a waterfall area. And so he was kind of in a lower area surrounded by buildings. You know, we had some plainclothes police officers that were in the crowd as well. You know, we train for these things, and you think you have things covered, and you know, these things, you know, unfortunately, they happen. You try to get your bases covered, and unfortunately today we didn't. And because of that, we had this tragic incident. So we did have officers there. We had Charlie Kirk's team. He has a security team that travels with him, and they were here with him when he was shot. I'm sorry, see? At this point, I can't disclose that.
When Charlie Kirk was shot, there was a question being asked about mass shooting. Was that person apprehended? And do you know who asked that question?
Say the question again. I don't know if I understand what you're saying.
When Charlie Kirk was shot, he was answering a question about mass shootings specifically. Was that person apprehended? And do you know who asked that question?
I do not. We do not have that at this moment.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have time for just one more question, so thank you.
Yeah, a question for the chief as well. Was it your team or Kirk's team or a combination of both that kind of set the security protocol for the event?
So we work together. You know, he has his team, and they do this. I'll know that this is not uncommon for them. They're very comfortable on campuses, and I was coordinating with his lead security guy, and so yeah, we were working together.
Was this a sharpshooter type shot? Was
Ladies and gentlemen, those are all the questions that will be answered today. Again, thank you for covering this. We will be updating you as soon as we have additional information through normal channels, working with law enforcement. Again, our deepest condolences to the Kirk family and to the students who were there today. I would just ask everyone everywhere to please pray for their family and to pray for our country. We need it now more than ever. Thank you.
Folks, that was Utah Governor Spencer Cox holding his news conference. That was not the FBI news conference. He was there, of course, with the campus police at that university. And so we still are waiting to hear from the FBI in terms of their news conference about what took place today in Utah. We're going to go to a break. We come back. We're going to go back to that congressional hearing and then have a conversation with our panel about that conversation. Folks, you're watching Roland Martin Unfiltered, the Black Star Network. Don't forget to support the work that we do. Join our Bring the Funk fan club. Your dollars make it possible for us to cover the stories all across the country that are needed to be talked about and impact our people. Our goal is to raise $1 million between now and the end of the year. And so we will support the work that we do. You want to contribute via Cash App, use the Stripe QR code. You see it right here. You can also use that QR code for credit cards. PayPal's R Martin Unfiltered, Venmo's RM Unfiltered, Zelle, Roland@RolandSMartin.com. Roland at RolandMartinUnfiltered.com. Check some money orders. Make it payable to Roland Martin
Hey,
Unfiltered,
Uncle
P.O. Box
Fatty.
57196, Washington, D.C.
I did have a good time
20037-0196.
until I didn't. But
We'll be
he's
right
a
back.
good guy. He's got Orthodox has so much to learn.
On the black tape,
Honestly,
Greg Carr.
that fucking
Immigrants lured off Texas streets
that
and
white
shipped to
trash
places like
education in nowhere, Georgia. He is getting better, but dude, honestly, Slick Rick, Orthodox, he's in his 30s, I imagine. He's lost so much time. There's no way he's ever gonna be what he thinks he is now. That bullshit motherfuckers wants to talk about genetics and has never taken a college level biology class. I shot that bullshit down. The motherfucker literally wants to be a genetics expert and has never taken biology 101 in college. Yeah. See, you gotta ask the right questions. That's how you shoot these ideas, these delusions of grandeur down. The dude is people who don't know better than Orthodox will be his community. But those of us who actually have a brain, or I think Orthodox has a brain, he just hasn't figured out how to use it yet. So I'll leave it at that. So where do we go? Take it no one's going to come up to the panel. Three of your accounts. Well, Uncle Fatty, Orthodox is a good guy. No, he's older than 25, Slick. He's full of shit. Orthodox is close to 30, if not in his 30s. That 25-year-old, 25-year-olds don't to be in his position. He's older than 25. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong. But dude, I led. I was in the Navy. I've seen 25-year-olds. I've seen 18-year-olds. Orthodox is in his 30s easily. And if he's at 25, why the fuck isn't he doing something more substantial? He's certainly not reading books. Oh, this is your favorite place to go. These morons. Oh, listen to these motherfuckers.
That sucks for the
Probably
old
as
man, though.
stupid as
Yeah, that old
Yeah, literally straight through the streets.
70 years old.
The thing is, I heard rumors, or at least a little clip from Megan Kelly, that the guy was shouting, shoot me, the old guy. So he was obviously somehow unhinged.
So we're listening to Hafez.
No, he was probably
Why
mad,
don't people
Hafez. I mean, can
shut
you
him
imagine
the
people
fuck
coming
up?
up to you saying
Hafez is
you killed
literally
somebody, arresting you, got you on the
Maybe,
ground? He was probably mad as hell. Like, why don't y'all just kill me? Just shoot me.
Yeah, he was. That's why a lot of people thought that he was the actual shooter. But
Yeah, he was mad as hell,
he
man.
wasn't.
People, and then if you see the video, they're screaming at him, calling him a murderer. Yeah, he probably mad as hell, man.
That's the thing is that poor guy's face is now global,
Right.
as being like doing something he never did.
Bill Allen is saying that the press.
I will say this. Either he was pro Charlie Kirk or anti Charlie Kirk, because a 70-year-old man on a college campus, he had to be there for that reason.
Yeah,
right?
yeah, he was definitely there for Charlie. I mean, that was a big crowd. He gathered a massive crowd.
Yeah,
This is the messed up thing. You know, this poor young man, he wanted to do the very thing that is the core of America, to go and
so
and have an
these
open, he did it
motherfuckers
outside.
are
He wasn't
literally
hiding it.
going to listen to Hafez about the core of what Americans want to do. This is why I don't fucking take these idiots seriously.
Hold on, LGBTQ is in the building.
Oh,
We
Art's
have
gonna get
LGBTQ
mad.
in the building. Let him represent for his people. Hold on. Let him represent for the LGBT.
Oh, man, Stanley.
I mean, Stanley. Today's probably not the day, buddy.
He's LGBT. He's upset just like we're
Yeah,
upset.
I know.
Come on,
Dude, I typed one line. That motherfucker's
I'm telling Stanley today's not the day.
They have been
They got mad at me in
to
the other
pick up
chat at CT channel. They like, Black, you call that girl, you called her a young hoe.
I told you. I wouldn't tell you.
That's the difference. She was.
Listen to these motherfuckers.
Who?
What girl?
The girl who got killed by the
Garion, bless you, Garion.
Oh yeah, she was a hoe.
The Ukrainian girl.
No, not the Ukrainian, the black lady.
Did she deserve to die, though?
Black girl.
No, she didn't deserve to
No,
die.
we're not
She wasn't
saying she
from-
deserved to die.
No.
So why is mentioning that she was a hoe important to the conversation about her death, though?
Oh, and look,
the same reason why you mentioned that.
Because she snuck out. She told her dad that she was going to get.
Oh, these poor little
Girl, what?
boys.
So,
They want me to. I can't. They literally just banned me from their chat. One comment. Oh, Slick Rick, are you Slick Rick? You tell your little motherfuckers up there.
So you kind of
I
like
won't harm them.
In other
I
words,
typed something. I animated art.
He was a hoe. She didn't deserve to die.
Right. And that's what I said.
I'm used to looking at it at the bottom and motherboard. Let's see here.
It's just for me. It was like he was doing the most American.
He was doing the most American. You're gonna listen to Hafez, who doesn't live in America. God damn, these motherfuckers are fucking morons. Why the fuck do people take these idiots?
Thing that you can do, which is to have open dialogue, to try to have an honest, good faith conversation with people, especially young people who are being brainwashed in these universities. He was doing the very thing that the foundation of America is built on, to have, to express yourself, and these communists, these leftists, they don't want this. They want you guys to be Venezuela. They want you guys to be North Korea.
They're pussies.
It's horrific. And it's happening in Europe, by the way. It's happening right in my doorstep right now.
I want every
someone, I think it was EAE, wanted me to motherfucking join their Discord. If it's as stupid and as sloppy and as unlearned, Bob, where are you? Bob's the only motherfucker on this channel that I would even consider talking to, literally, except for Garion. Garion's always a good guy. There's not a motherfucker. The other 7 dumbasses, not worth my time. Oh, look, another dumbass. All right, well, Slick, make sure you, I hope you try my contempt for these fucking walnut brain sized dinosaurs. Please let them know. So they know what's going on. And Art is literally like the dumbest motherfucker on the panel. Dude, and I've never first time I ran into Art was on T's channel, and he was up there talking bullshit, and I started fucking with him from the chat. Art's beard is literally the smartest part of him. The rest of him is just stupid. So I will stop fussing. God damn it. I wish I could fucking just get up there and rip him into the chicken bones that literally comprise the folds of his non-mind. This motherfucker, he told me he could run intellectual circles, and my response was, "You run circles? Isn't that a weird thing to do?" This motherfucker would run circles.
Speaking out this way, and again, from according to the New York Times, what the university said, the shooter was in this building here, which is about, depending on where you are in the building, if I can pull it over here, about 150 yards away. Well, let's just assume the person's on the roof. According to Google Maps, I'm sorry, let me try this again. According to Google Maps, if somebody was on the roof here, roughly, we're talking about maybe 150 yards. If he, roughly 450 feet. Now, it depends on where the person is and stuff, but that gives you an idea of what we're talking about. If they're on the roof, over 100 yards, and it was a single shot that hit Charlie Kirk in the neck. There's video where it's just horrific video where you see him getting shot and just blood gushing out of his neck. It's just awful. And, as soon as you see that video, we saw that video, if you saw it earlier, it was just like, well, I don't know if he's going to survive this, because it was just horrific. Cyberprompt says about the same as Butler, Pennsylvania. Look, when President Trump was shot, it was a public event outdoors where somebody was on the roof of a nearby building. That is true. There is a similarity there. I don't know if the person who did this was thinking about that, but I mean, there's a whole security aspect here, which I don't really want to get into right now. I'm not a security expert, which I'm sure will be talked about. But I mean, it's really, really scary. And, it's you hope that you're not going to see more violence from anyone. But I mean, it's terrible. It's really, really terrible. So we'll see. I guess one thing we're waiting for is to hear more about who this person in custody is. Faytux Network posted a video of people running away after the shooting, which I'll post a link to. And AZ Intel posted it as well. I'll post a link to in the chat. Again, I've been reposting videos on my X account. You can see them over on my X account, which is @LookNeuronX. It is, the X account is linked to in the chat. Also, I do want to say a big thank you to our moderators. Our chats have been very busy today, obviously, and I really appreciate our moderators being there, keeping things civil there. Roberts May Queen is over there now on YouTube, and all of our YouTube moderators, thank you. Also, our Twitch moderators like Bash and Girl, LB Prairie Dawn, J Joanted, Mark NC, Mark HNC, Matthew Kohai 3, McBritches, and Surly Dev on Twitch. Then on Facebook, our mods over there, Kayla Aribadi, Margaret Riley, Shannon Davis Hughes, and our other moderators, Linda Belk, Larry, and Misha on X, and all of our moderators, thank you. I was wondering if maybe President Trump might speak at some point. I've not heard he's doing so. I was wondering what might happen. And we're going to keep bringing you live updates here. The FBI has announced a tip line. You can see here. The FBI has created a digital media tip line. Is seeking information regarding the shooting at Utah Valley University that took place on September 10th, 2025. You can put in information or upload files you might have. You can find that at the link at the FBI on X. I mean, this is for, you know, I thought they got, well, they have a person of interest. Could turn out to not be the person, but also, you know, maybe people have video they took with their phones or something, you know, or they've heard something. Hang on a moment here. I haven't seen anything from the last few minutes. New. Let me show you a couple things here. Birthday batter thinks this was too calculated for the shooter to not have an escape plan in place. I don't know. It's, you know, we don't know. They said that security video was helpful in getting the person of interest, but we don't know exactly the circumstances under which he was taken into custody. So I don't know I don't remember that. Now maybe I missed it because I'm dealing with a couple things here in the press conference, but I don't remember them saying like where he was taken into custody and the circumstances. You can see here, conservative activist Charlie Cook fatally shot an act of political assassination at Utah College. There's a picture of him there right before the shooting. He posted to the media, shows Kirk speaking to a handheld microphone.
Honestly,
While sitting under a
this
tent.
is
You can see the tent
literally
right there on the left, on the right, and
oops, sorry.
a single shot rings out,
I
and
was
Kirk can be
listening
seen
on my
reaching
phone.
up with his right hand
This
as a
is
large volume of
literally
blood gushes from the left side of his neck. Stunned spectators are heard gasping
here
and
is
screaming
my
before people
conspiracy
start to run away.
theory. The right, at this point with Trump, Kirk in a fucking Republican state. How the fuck, dude? This is the right sacrificing the right. These radicalized motherfuckers, look in the history books. They are literally trying to start something, and they're going after their own people to make martyrs of them. It has happened in history, and people like the folks on, dude. Democracy dies in dumbness, and this is what's happening. You're gonna hear a whole bunch of motherfuckers talking about how great Trump is, and I don't hear that much on my channel anymore. They're all over on John. They're not talking politics over there. They're talking, we love a racist black man. Dude, America's in trouble, and democracy dies in dumbness. And guess I'm just gonna have to sit here from my little perch and watch this dumb fucking bullshit. Luckily for me, I get to watch. Motherfucker, nobody's talking about you, Rick. Did I say your name, Rick? Stop. This is the other thing. Don't act like I'm talking about you when I'm not talking about you, Rick. You know me better than this. If I had a problem with you, Rick, I would literally use your name. It's more fun if I tell you personally what I think of you. To clarify what? I hope you've known me well enough all these months. Dude, if I have a problem with Rick, I will go, Rick, I think you're an asshole. Dude, I'm not shy that way. So if I didn't say your name, please don't assume I'm talking about you, sir. Eek. And again, from the Stanley Cross channel and the Stanley versus the World program, we grieve for Charlie's family, and I'll leave it at that. His family, hopefully they will be taken care of. We grieve for his family, and that's that. Surely they loved him. No idea what that makes two asswipes mean. No idea. So let's see. We are at 3 hours, and this was kind of a pop-up show. No one's coming up. So hit the link if you want. Let's see what you got. Barring that, I can go watch this bullshit. I don't think you're an asshole. Slick. You is an asshole. You seem like we've got a good nature, all that stuff. I wouldn't classify as an asshole, but then I've never talked to you. You are always welcome to hit the link. So, we'll listen to a little bit more of this, but you know what? I'm bored. We grieve for Charlie Kirk's family, and that is literally the long and short of it.
Effusive and often spoke at turning point conferences. So he was a big supporter of President Trump. And again, we have not heard specifics on who this person of interest is.
Well, they will already say he's a leftist.
I just saw
a
AZ
leftist
Intel
in
posted
Utah.
a video. He said it's a video. Now, who is the police? That says Provo, doesn't it? It shows a person being taken into custody, but it's like floating around the internet. I don't know if that's the shooter. No, the video of the older guy, that guy is not the shooter. The video of the older guy that got spread around right after the shooting, that's not the shooter. Yeah, I don't know the distance between Provo and Orem. I got to look that up. I'll show you guys. You got to be careful with these videos. Look, when I came on the air, I told you, I said there's a videos and photos floating around of the supposed suspect, but that has not been confirmed. It has not been confirmed he's a suspect, and it turns out it wasn't him. So here is a map. Orem is next to Provo. Well, it's either near or next to Provo. It says Provo right there, and there's Orem. So, this is just a couple miles. So Orem is right near Provo. The video that AZ Intel posted appears to show Provo police arresting someone, but I don't know if that's if that video is from today and if that's the suspect being arrested. Yeah, you got to be careful with the video stuff. Could be an old video. I wonder, Jessica says, my son lives in Provo. It's 10 minutes from the shooting. I do wonder if, I would think maybe President Trump might speak at some point on this, but I don't know that he'll speak today. Donald Trump Jr. posted that Charlie Kirk was like a little brother to him. We also don't know the weapon that was used. We haven't heard that yet. Give me a moment here. Again, the person of interest is in custody and is being questioned. That is what the governor of Utah said. The Washington Post says Kirk had emerged in recent years as one of the most prominent voices on the right, gaining an audience of millions of listeners between his daily talk show and social media channels. He rose to prominence in conservative circles largely by holding events on college campuses where he debated liberal students. He developed a close relationship with Trump and was a regular presence at Mar-a-Lago in the winter during Trump's transition to his second term. Charlie Kirk spearheaded a Get Out the Vote operation for Trump in 2024 through Turning Point Action, which mobilized thousands of field workers in swing states. Today's event was I believe, the start of Turning Point's, it was called the American Comeback Tour. The Washington Post says through the first 7 months of Trump's second term, Charlie Kirk remained in touch with President Trump and top aides, particularly about issues that were dividing the MAGA base, such as efforts to avoid deporting undocumented immigrants in certain industries, including agriculture and hospitality. Also, they mentioned Turning Point's annual America Fest, among a slate of other periodic conferences held at convention centers around the country, has drawn large crowds of college-age students as Trump and top right-wing officials and influencers have taken the stage. Mr. Kirk toured college campuses for combative public debates in which he jousted on stage with his mostly liberal questioners. In September, he starred in a viral debate video on the YouTube channel Jubilee, titled "Can 25 Liberal College Students Outsmart One Conservative?" that has been viewed more than 30 million times. I didn't even see this. On TikTok, where he had more than 7 million followers, Charlie Kirk's account posted a video taken minutes before the shooting, showing him commenting on the size of the crowd. "That's a lot of people, Utah. I'll tell you what," he said, "we're going to be here for a couple of hours. Get comfortable. Bring the best libs Utah has to offer." I wonder if there'll be another press conference tonight with more updates from the authorities. Our viewer Nick Couts says this is a disaster.
You know what? The
White House
John
did
has been
call a
putting
lid about an hour ago, meaning it's not expected that we're going to see the president tonight.
John is the true businessman. When he does a show, he puts it behind a paywall. If you want to see it, you got to pay for it. So there are ways around it, and I'm sure Art and John.
And I can show you a live
it
shot
was
of the White House
moron
right now.
on moron violence or
Reuters, where you
debate.
can see the flag at half staff. From
Oh my God! Really? See, I told you.
That is a live
okay. It is fucking. Oh my God! The flag is half staff. America has fallen. We fucking worship half-wits. All right, folks, you have it. Flag at half staff because oh my God. Oh my Lord.
You can actually see both flags at half staff at the White House there. President Trump ordered that flags be lowered to half staff, I believe, until Sunday at 6 p.m.
Jesus Christ. Oh my Lord. And that's not a surprise. Well, folks, America has fallen.
I've not heard anything about Trump
we worship them.
and they call it White House, which just,
you can't get to John's bullshit because he put it on a paywall. If you see the premium John golf footage, the beautiful game footage, you're gonna have to pay. And motherfucker, there's no way I'll ever pay. Am I cutting out? Let's see here. I know why. Hold on one sec. Let me switch networks here. I'm on the
happened. I mean,
all right. Well, this should be better.
The last time a prominent
commentator
was shot and killed like this.
That 5G router tends to be a bit spotty at times. I've been using it up to now. Bottom line is, let me mute this right quick. President Trump has decided to lower flags to half staff for Charlie Kirk. Charlie Kirk is literally white mediocrity. Of course, the flag shall be at half staff. Dude, America has fallen. Even the America I used to know is no more. We have an America of arts. We have an America of John Galt's. Be brave is going to be the measure of excellence. Wow. Well, I don't know where to go. Ryan, has anyone? What's up, Ryan Bardwell? Ryan's cool. Slick. Ryan has always been nice to me within limits, of course. Stop. Don't mistreat Ryan. And don't talk shit you can't back up. So anyway, I don't know where to go from here. Ricky, it's early. Dude, I'm not going to be up late. This Charlie Kirk thing has really upset me in that I honestly think that Vivek Ramaswamy was right. America worships mediocrity. The flags are hanging at half staff at the White House because American culture worships mediocrity. Charlie Kirk, mediocrity. And again, from the Stanley Cross channel and the Stanley versus World, I grieve for Charlie Kirk's children and his wife and his family. but that's it. They suffered a loss. So anyway, let's see, and actually it is time to hang up this shingle. I can only feel sorry for Charlie Kirk's family for so long. They must they'll be okay. Trump will posthumously give Charlie Kirk the Presidential Medal of Freedom. And it's good. I bet he's gonna get a military style funeral because he wanted to go to West Point and didn't make it. That's how it's gonna work. And look, Bob, Bob's channel. R.I.P. Charlie Kirk. Call in open panel. Ooh, morons. Art is a fucking moron. Look at what Pentagon? What the fuck is this moron talking about? Tomahawk missile? Jesus, this is the level of discord. This motherfucker barely made it. I wonder, did he get an honorable discharge? I asked Aaron C if he got an honorable discharge. I'm betting he didn't. Uh-oh. You know what? Oh my Lord. I am getting
Like after that first like World Trade was hit, after that there was no jet. There should have jets in the air.
No, it was World Trade Center number 2 was hit first, then number 1.
They're still talking.
And then the reports came in of Pentagon, and then the plane that went down. Now the plane that went down,
The one that went down,
made
they
out
said they'll
this
still fly.
elaborate bollock story about how the passengers all got together and they shot that fucker down. They took it out.
How in the hell he across the pond and he telling you on American soil about what happened?
No, because I was online. Look, Aaron C is a child at the time that happened. I was online. I was on the internet talking about this. I've got the video that the Pentagon released of the so-called plane hitting it. Now here's the Pentagon, who has the most sophisticated surveillance cameras all around it, and yet they only released one camera's footage of a 1 second clip.
If you want to hit
of a time lapse video,
you are
it's
certainly
bullshit.
welcome to grieve.
They went and took all the surveillance cameras from all the remaining buildings around it. The remaining buildings around it. They
In
went and
fact,
took
there is a gas station. There was a gas station opposite the Pentagon. They went in there and they confiscated all the videotapes of the cameras and everything that they recorded.
Let me speak to this as well. So you said, remember the one that you said that went down in Shanksville, Pennsylvania, whatever it be. So
you know what?
A lot of times what they do, and the reason why I'm bringing this up is because people need to understand that the media, the mainstream media apparatus is
let me
supported by
also point something out. There is a black woman here, And she is the stupidest of all black women. She likes to hang out with motherfucking morons. Who is this Sneeze? She's literally gonna sit here and fucking listen to this stupidity. Oh, look at her. Look at her and smile. Thank God. Thank God I've never talked to her. I have called her stupid from the chat, and she has confirmed it. There's not a smart motherfucker on this panel right now. I said it, and I will stand behind it. Machiavelli, is that the at least he spelled Machiavelli right. Not a smart motherfucker on this panel right now. This is how this is this is the CT after party, and they don't get smarter. So I am done. So folks, they're over there placing blame instead of giving condolences. Again, condolences to Charlie Kirk's family, and that's that. And Ryan, motherfucker, did you expect better? Dude, these are not geniuses. Literally, none of them ever read books. They have no choice but to not read books because they'll get mocked. Oh, hey, I read a book. They will get trashed and roasted. Though I do have to say, Nasus is not ugly, but you know what? She's there, so she has to be smeared too. She is kind of cute, though. It is what it is, and that is the shame. And you know what? I am kind of saying the same thing over and over, so I am not much better than these fucking morons. I do have a bologna sandwich or two to eat. Nasus is kind of cute, though. She is not ugly. Good for her. So anyway, folks, I will try to be back in the morning at 6:45, and hopefully I'll see all 6 of you back.